Hi everyone, and welcome to RollBound 2. I am your DM, Chas, and I'm going to go down the list and have everyone introduce themselves, starting with Groove.
Good tidings. I am Groove, and I am bound to the role of Jonathan Oneros Phage.
Alrighty, Allie.
Hello, I'm Ali, and I am bound to the role of Prince Xander.
Alright, Minnow.
Hello, I am Minnow, and I am bound to the role of Vivian Deshays.
Alright, Joey.
My name is Joey, and I'm bound to the role of Jay Elwood. Forgot his last name for a second.
Alright, Dakota.
Hello everyone, my name is Dakota, and I am bound to the role of Lysel.
And last but never least, Mickey.
Hi, I'm Mickey, and I am bound to the role of Emiko.
Alright, so where we last left off, you guys had spent a amount of time practicing, again, despite what your no matter what your plan is, the members of the Light of the Moon Circus just wanted to make sure that you fit in to further ease any suspicion as to why you were there. And we are going to go ahead and go to the night of the first official performance. Because the carnival started a few days before the circus itself to give them time to rehearse and set up and have everything officially as ready as it could be. And tonight is the night. So, right now, we are starting about 30 to 45 minutes before the official performance to give you all time for any last minute talking anything out and preparations and just really setting up for the busy time ahead of you.
Alright, so we can do a quick recap of the stuff that we do have planned. So, first of all, I think that today, if not right now, is when Camillus is moving forward with getting his uncle locked up. So, we wanted it to be as close to the event as possible so as not to tip them off, but we definitely wanted him out of the way before the event started. So, in theory, that should be happening right now. Another thing that should be happening is that we should have either the military of Icewind, or if they wanted to hire a bunch of adventurers to crack some Skinari skulls, they should be going to that underground castle fortress area and cutting off their home base from there. Additionally, the family's not here. We managed to make sure that Emiko's family would not be targeted by not being here in the first place. So they're going to be forced to replan things on the fly and go after us tasty-looking spiritkin. And then I think something that we should have done in the meantime as well was probably organize with the circus itself to essentially have them ready to evacuate the circus as quickly and efficiently as possible. They should be ready and prepared for that should the attack happen tonight, which, considering that we're rolling dice about it, I assume it is. So I think that that's it for the plan itself. Right now, Vivian has a spot outside where she is going to be ostensibly doing tarot card readings, but really she's looking for anyone that fits the bill of a potential Skinari. She also has Esme, the Ember Crow, flying overhead and reporting back to her with anyone that looks suspicious. And since Esme is the most judgmental bird in Kelmer's history, there's quite a lot to watch out for. Vivian is then speaking into her necklace, letting the rest of the team know about anyone suspicious coming in, so the many eyes that we have around can be aware of them as well. And then I think apart from that, we're kind of just going to wait for shit to kick off. Unless anyone else had any other plans.
I have to pick up those bear rice balls from the woman at the gift shop.
Yes, this is very important.
Very.
Mm-hmm.
Should turn all the audience members into bears.
Yeah.
We're playing Honey Heist now.
And that was you picking up, like, the pre-enchanted, like, rice flour?
Yeah, the little balls. 100 of them.
The mochis.
Yes. You do manage to pick those up on that same night after your little training, entourage. Training
Perfect.
montage, not entourage. I know the words. I can speak
I'm gonna
English.
give 2 to everybody in the party.
So that's
Are
a
we
once per
supposed to-
day polymorph into bear.
It's until used polymorph until bear.
For 4 hours. So after you eat it, at a point of your choosing, you can polymorph into a brown bear for 4 hours.
Great.
Damn.
Cool.
I guess
Yeah.
let's do like an extra health bar if we need it.
Yeah, not to mention, just to be clear, that effect, mainly will just work on members of your party. I know you only said that you were, giving it out to the party. I was just making sure that you knew that, like, the reason that that interaction happened is because you guys are, like, more powerful than the, like, average Joe, and so the magic actually was, like, bolstered. Just in case. I did
That's fair.
like... Okay. This... Ah! Okay, I'm fine. But... So... You, after making as many preparations as possible, Emiko,
Yeah.
I would like you to make me a Constitution-based perception check. Because of the origin of this check, I would like you to roll with advantage. However, for the sake of this, as an experimental thing, I would like you to roll that with 2 advantage dice, rolling a total of 3d20.
Okay.
Hey.
I have my character sheet out. Is it a Constitution
Constitution-based perception.
2 plus nothing is 15.
Yeah, so as you're all preparing, you get this weird feeling in your gut. You know, like, you have planned, you haven't spotted any Skinari people just yet. You know, this doesn't feel like that, but there is something bothering you. You feel like a presence. You can't quite catch the source of it, but you just have this feeling deep in your gut. However, when this feeling arises, you catch your hands out of the corner of your eye, and the blackness, which has gone, by the way, I've been forgetting to keep you updated, has gone pretty much up to your elbow at this rate. You see it actively go down a little bit.
So we're like backstage, right?
Yeah. There was like that little area you guys saw that had like the piles of rugs and pillows. That was basically like the dressing room. That's kind of where you guys are at right now. Getting everything ready.
Okay, Emiko's gonna kind of like look to see like the crowd inside of the high top and like scan the area and see if she can like see any reason for this thing.
Yeah, and I would like to note, Emiko, that this is the first time in the entire several months you've been an adventurer that you've ever seen that change in pigmentation wane.
Yeah.
But I would like you to make me a perception check.
7.
Yeah, you, there's a lot of people entering right now. Right now they're doing the, checking off of people's tickets, and people are filling into the, seats that are kind of ascending around in a, circular formation around the big top. So it's really hard to make out if there is someone watching you, or, because again, it's not a threatening feeling, just an unnerving one. You know, like, you know, feel a tightness in your chest, and it's an anxiety that you normally don't have in anticipation of something like this, but you don't see anything or anyone that you feel would make you feel this way.
Okay.
And, almost as the thoughts are racing through your mind and you're, trying to figure out the source of this anticipation, you hear a loud voice coming from behind you as Viren walks into the back of the tent and says, "All right, darlings, it is almost showtime. My friends, my silver-titled lovelies, have you made all of your preparations?" For those that are here, I know some of you are fanned out at this rate.
Johnny, deep-throating a sword, gives 2 thumbs up.
Please don't call it that.
What is he putting the sword into his mouth with?
He's holding it with his throat muscles.
Why'd you say?
Yeah, Joey, how the fuck else do you do it, you dumbass?
Sorry, I've never swallowed a fucking sword before.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Is good. Missing out, buddy.
I don't think I'm missing out on anything.
But
So is everyone back here besides Vivian, who's outside?
I believe so far that is the plan. Vivian is outside doing tarot readings, unless one of you thinks you would also be outside.
Not unless they needed somebody to hype up the crowd.
Every now and then you all get a message through your necklace that says something like, "This guy has tattoos. They don't look like Skinari tattoos, but they are just awful. Keep an eye on him."
Oh my god, hold on.
What a world.
I have to find this purely to make this joke. You guys get a message in it like, by the way, this person has the Viper Zodiac, which is like, they're in their zone right now, so just keep an eye on them. Their birthday's soon, they might be crazy. Because, thank you, me.
Mercury's
for
in
reminding.
retrograde. Watch out for silly gooses.
You should always be watching out for geese.
Yeah, always. They gonna get you.
China uses guard geese.
I would.
Guard geese.
Yeah.
Plot twist,
Forget-
it's not the Skinari we have to worry about, just 10,000 geese rain upon the circus.
Not the geese!
Everyone renounces their evil ways immediately and swears to never do harm to anyone ever again so that they can join forces with the good guys to fight the geese menace.
Whoa.
Because geese are just that fucking hated.
I'd play that campaign.
Who's this guy? Oh, you don't want to know. But he's helping you now.
Serpent's 10th. Sorry, I'm adjusting the day of the week.
Excuse me, sir, do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Sauron?
Yeah, but Vivian, I would like you and your familiar to both make me perception checks.
Okay.
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 Don't worry. I got that information somewhere. Alright, let's not even worry about Esme. She's too busy judging people for their life choices. Vivian does pretty well. That is a 21 on perception.
Yeah. So, Vivian, while you're sitting outside, you're basically sitting next to the person that is accepting all the people's tickets while also, charging people for tarot readings. And, honestly, it's been making quite a decent amount of coin. Giving people their readings. And, man, some of these people are just really fucking annoying, but, not people you need to, warn about. Except for the guy with the horrible tattoos. Just
Fuck that guy.
outrageous. But you are managing to keep a pretty decent eye out. And so far, but nothing gave you any key pointers or anything that initially indicated that this person was a Skinari. You have at the very least pinpointed one person that you definitely think the party should keep an eye on, but you can't necessarily prove it just yet. That they are someone.
I mean, she's not a cop. She's allowed to profile. She'll send the description.
Oh, yeah. I just mean, there is not many physical indicators. They're just someone kind of shifty, averts their gaze, hides their face, and that's not necessarily uncommon, but, you have to keep a lookout. But as more and more people fill into the circus, the bleachers, I guess I'll call them bleachers, are packed. There are people just in the stands everywhere, and there's an uproar of cheering and laughter and pleasant conversation, but if there are no other preparations, at one point Viren walks up to Xander and he clicks his cane into the ground twice and says, "Are you ready, darling?"
I was born ready.
Let's knock him dead. Or, phrasing. Let's not do that.
I mean, if the situation calls for it.
Yeah, and, Viren says, "Do I have permission to, and I don't mean this in any way uncanny, move you from point A to point B using magic?"
Xander gets a mischievous grin and says, "Absolutely."
Yeah, Viren grins, and he allows the red in his eyes to glow for a second, and he winks at you and then stamps his cane into the ground 2 more times, and you both get enveloped in a red smoke at the exact same time that the lights in the circus go completely down, and both of you appear at the very center. You're back to back with one another, and when you both arrive, this magical light casts down over the two of you, and Viren takes off his hat and does a little bow and raises his cane. And real quick, I would like you to make me a performance check, Xander.
A performance check?
I know.
Oh boy!
Boy.
Really funny because it's the only charisma skill I'm not proficient in. Oh, but I still rolled a natural 17, so that's a 21.
Yeah, and you both appear.
Alright,
and
22, I'm a liar. I forgot about Jack of all trades.
Yeah, you both appear, and you hear an uproar of people cheering and hollering and screaming, and your introductions are synchronized, and Viren says, "Welcome one and all to the one and the only Light of the Moon Circus!" And people start to cheer again, and he says, "But tonight is something special. The Light of the Moon Circus is known for having individuals from all corners of Teosia, not just Kelmra. We are those who are branded as misfits. We are those who are seen as too dark to interact with the normal world, but tonight we are here to be anything but normal. And we are joined by a exciting new set of cast members. And he will stamp his cane into the ground again, and the lights will focus on Xander, and he will kind of slide to the side as if to let you contribute to the opening.
Oh god. Obviously I wasn't there when Xander practiced this, so there's something in particular that
Nope, just go for it. Just go for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Major Image, and I'm gonna take out my shamisen, and I'm gonna play a really hype fucking intro song.
Yeah, and smoke comes out of the ground as well when you start doing this, and there are fireworks and whatnot. People just lose it. And the only thing you would do after that is Viren did say that you could introduce the acts. So the first act is going to be the strongman duo.
And without further ado, those of us that could perhaps move all of Teosia if given a big enough belt, please welcome our strong men.
And the lights go dark again, and Viren taps his cane into the ground, and both of you disappear and shoot back over to where you started, which is kind of back here behind. And Viren giggles and says, "Excellent." And then oh my god. Sorry, I feel I feel a sneeze coming on, and I don't want to sneeze, so I'm blah, blah, blah. Hello? Hello? Let me in. Let in? There we go. So, after Xander and Viren disappear, Ortog, walks up behind, Jay and, slaps him on the shoulder and just says, "Showtime!"
That it is. But I can't help but think that I'm forgetting something. No matter. He's gonna stretch out, he's gonna grow in size, he's gonna flex and shit. He's gonna realize he's no idea what he's actually supposed to be doing. He's just gonna kind of wait for his cue.
Yeah, you hear the click-clack of Viren's cane again, and you both are shoop into the middle, and again there's a puff of smoke that makes it kind of look like you two just appear out of nowhere. And make me a performance check. And an athletics check.
Would you believe me if I told you that I'm proficient in performance?
That wouldn't surprise me at all.
21 performance and natural 20 for a 30 athletics.
Wow. Ortog also got a natural 20 on his athletics.
Uh-oh. But did he get a 30?
A 28. So, the two of you, appear, and people start going absolutely crazy. And you do as you practice, taking, the giant, sphere of stone, and you toss it between each other, and, rotate it around and carry it in ways that just look like the, physical body should not be able to maneuver it so. And, there is an uproar of, people. And while you're doing your performance, Jay, I would also like you to make me a perception check.
Div perception is going to be really bad. Never mind, 18.
Yeah, so as you're kind of using this moment as you're maneuvering around the performance stage, you are using this moment to sorry, I keep fucking burping. I'm God. Blah! Anger. you're using this moment to like look around, watch the people in the stands, and you see like the adoring crowd and people with almost literal sparkles in their eyes watching in awe and admiration. However, you do notice that there is one person standing. They're not sitting in their seat. They're not doing anything necessarily, just watching on, but they are standing in their seat. You don't see any like armor or discernible features or anything of the sort. But I'm gonna take like a random piece. And I'm going to put it in the crowd where you see them. And they're at the very back row, so on the highest point of the stands, just standing. And, ooh, ouch. The act ends, and you hear people, like, cheering and shouting, and the lights go dim for a brief moment. And as you are being moved again to allow the next act to perform, you notice that that person is gone.
Oh.
But I have marked on the map where they were.
What was their most, like, discernible feature?
Their most discernible feature was that they, were definitely wearing nicer robes. Very obviously not like a common citizen. But, like, they weren't so decorated in a way that they looked like an adventurer, but they were wearing very, like, you know, well-maintained robes.
Do they carry themselves like an aristocrat, or are they just kind of, are they a little bit more casual?
It's hard to tell. They were very stiff, you know. There wasn't a lot of personality in their posture, which that could be a giveaway in and of itself. They, you know, didn't stand in a way that indicated any sort of, like, status. They just kind of stood there very expressionless, you know, standing, hands at the side, legs shoulder-width apart, standing up straight, just looking forward.
See, there's a big difference between a fantasy-rich person and a real-life rich person. And fantasy-rich people are always interesting. So this guy, that's the red flag.
Yeah, but again, in that moment where the lights dim and you feel yourself being moved, when you go to look at where that person was again, they are not there anymore. But the next... Oh god. Fixing thing.
Does Jay alert the rest of the party to this man?
Can I do it telepathically with the necklace?
Yeah.
Then I will do so telepathically with the necklace. I'll say, very well-dressed man without the gait of one just decided to up and walk out of the stands, eastern side.
Johnny's gonna start trying to look for that man.
Yeah. Make me an investigation check, and in that time, Lysel... You? I would like you to make me an athletics check and a performance check. At advantage, because Ra-Ra is helping you.
In that order?
Yes.
So acrobatics and then an athletics check, or was it acrobatics and then a performance check, or am I mistaken?
I meant to say, I accidentally just said something wrong. I meant athletics check and then a performance check, and then the performance check has advantage.
So only the performance check has advantage.
Yes.
Well, the athletics check, I got a total of 4. The performance check, I got a total of 13.
Yeah, so maybe due to the slight performance anxiety or the fact that you are wielding a weapon in a way that you normally wouldn't, at first, when you both get onto the stage, there is a moment where I wouldn't say you drop your weapon, but your weapon doesn't flip and flourish in the way that you want it to, and the flames get a I don't want to say out of control, but they go where they're not supposed to, and actually a few people in the crowd kind of jump back oh fuck, and there's I don't want to say a silence, but there's oh shit, oh fuck, what the hell, whoa, but then you and Rara kind of play it off that was meant to happen as Rara flares her ribbons in a way that also barely swipes the crowd, but it looks impressive, and people jump again. They're oh fuck, okay, that's how this is supposed to be. Dangerous, and you two fly into the air, swinging around. And I would like you, Lysel, to also make me a perception check.
Well, that's a significantly better roll, because I rolled kind of bad for the first couple of rolls. That's a natural 20 for a total of 26.
There it is. Yeah, and as you're being flown around, there is a kind of light that passes over the room, due to the amount of flame that are passing through, and you also see an individual. However, you see what you think is the person that Jay described. However, he is now standing right here. But you can actually see more of his face a little bit, as the hood can only hide so much. And you actually can make out the colors of his ornate robes. They are black and gold in coloration. And he has a slightly tanned skin, and the hood of, it looks like there's bumps in his hood, as if he has horns or maybe ears atop his head, but they don't poke out or anything. The hood does not accommodate that appendage, I guess would be the best way to say it.
Yeah, I think Lysel just kind of takes note of that as they're swinging around, flailing the flaming billhook all about the place. Making sure to say something about that later after the performance.
I just thought of something. Can I talk to the, is it possible to talk to the strongman now that our act is over?
Yes.
I'm gonna ask him, I'm gonna say, about how long does it take before we have to be back out on stage for the, I suppose the send-off, the farewell, if you will?
Since we're the first act, probably about 45 minutes from now.
45 minutes. I'm fucking fast, I just remembered. I remember what it is I have to do. I'll be back in 30. And I'm going to, find a way out that doesn't, draw any attention.
You can go out through, the setup area.
Yeah, I'll go out through the setup area, and then, as I open the curtain to go out onto, the actual streets, I'm going to disguise myself, shift into, Mr. Kamoshida. I think is what your last name is, right, Emiko?
Mr. Kinoshita.
Kinoshita, that's what it was. Kamoshida is the bad guy from Persona 5. We don't want to disguise ourselves as him. He's disgusting. Kinoshita. And see if I can't find more people that look like that guy, either wearing similar clothing or kind of moving around too much. Same kind of deal as what he's got going on, where he just like can't seem to sit in one place.
Yeah, go ahead and make me an investigation check. And then, while you're doing that, real quick, Johnny, what was the result of your investigation check?
12.
Yes.
Same number on the die, but I actually have a -1 to that, so 17.
Cool. So, Johnny, when Jay first describes this man to you, you like take a quick perimeter, and you look around, and you then, right before Lysel tells the lot of you, you actually do see him move over here. However, you don't see him move, you see him appear. And you see, like, what looks like a golden leaf fall from the ceiling, but it kind of, like, blends in with, like, the little magical, like, particles that are kind of filling the air, and then he appears in that spot. And the other people around him don't even seem to care. If anything, they think it's part of the act, and they're like, look at him like, hey, dude! And then they, like, continue. Which is strange, because he's not skulking.
So he's just, like, ridiculously comfortable around these random people, supposedly?
Yeah. And Johnny, you, like, witness him kind of appear, and, like, these people know that he's there. Like, he's not really stealthily moving about, but he does seem to be looking for something.
And Johnny deeply takes in the air. And what sort of dream sense does he get from this entity?
Make me a perception check. Specifically your dream set up for that.
17.
You, maybe like the way that an animal does, you part your lips to take in not only the smell, but the taste of the world around you. And you can feel and sense this man's dream, even from far away. It is potent. And it is filled with concern, a protective instinct so strong that it, like, literally is tangible. Almost makes you feel more protective, but you, like, don't even know over what. It is a bond that this individual is protecting.
And Johnny will peek into the necklace. The scent of evil does not pervade this man. He is a guardian among us.
Yeah, and when the lights go down to signal the end of Lysel and Rara's performance, you see that when the lights go back up, he is once again no longer in the same place. And going back to Jay for a brief moment, you said you got a 17 on your investigation?
Correct.
Yeah, as you're looking around, you take the shape of this man, and I would like you to make me a... Well, actually, no, hold on. Sorry, I said things out of order. As you're taking a look around, you find yourself that there is not as many people out here. And that's almost strange, because there are guards, or there's supposed to be. You saw a few of them earlier. And there's still a few around, but there's not as many as there were, and you start kind of looking around, and there's like a tree line. I know this version of the map is a lot more zoomed in, but there is like a line of trees, and as you walk under one of the trees, a drop of liquid falls onto your face, and slowly cascades down, a red streak over your cheek.
I don't feel any pain, do I? I'm not hurt.
No.
Then I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, when you look up, you see the mangled body of a man in mostly destroyed armor. His eyes are leaking a clear liquid, and there is blood streaking down the tree. And at first you think, oh, they killed one of the guards, but then when you look up, you see that this tree is filled with the bodies of 4 guards.
Are they still wearing their uniforms?
Mostly.
Okay.
But there is something strange about these bodies. You can't quite put your finger on it. If you want to look more into it, I'd need you to make me an Arcana check.
I'm not the man for this mission. 11.
That's good enough. You notice that these guards had some, like, minor enchantments on their weapons and their armor. They're very simple enchantments. Even you understand them. Because being a knight, like, gear with, like, very minor and simple enchantments is basically, like, standard practice. That is, like, primary equipment. Because if you're going to be a knight and tasked with defending great places, you need good equipment, not just regular equipment. And you notice that they haven't been they've been suppressed. The marks are still there to indicate that these items were magical, but they have been, it's almost like they've been canceled out. The magic in them is muted.
Okay. Then I'm gonna say, Skinari are on the move and they're moving fast outside. Several guards dead, and they're suppressing magic items. If you have anything that you don't want turned off, I suggest you find out where it is and keep it close, especially if your act hasn't come up yet. That's being translated to, or not translated, but relayed to the party, I should say.
Yeah, and then you hear a whistle whiz by your ear, and you see a blade sink into the tree, whizzing past you, and you hear a brush in the snow, like footsteps running very quickly. Someone tried to throw a knife at you, but they missed.
At me?
At you.
Oh my god. Well, they know who I am. Well, they actually can't know who I am. They literally have no idea who I am. If they missed, then they suck. Do I see which way they went?
Make me a perception check.
I can only get so more rolls above 10. Oh, 5.
It's okay. This person got a natural 1 to evade your
Thank
gaze.
God.
And you turn around and you see the hooded individual from inside the circus.
The same guy?
The same guy. Holding out a blade. And you notice something strange now that you're face to face with him. You two are currently the same height and stature. Almost exactly the same.
Can I get a good look? Can I see what he looks like under the hood?
Not fully, you can see his chin. And you see
Then I'm gonna, with my incredible speed, I'm gonna rush up to him and I'm gonna try to grab hold of his cloak and see if I can rip it off of him.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me an athletics check. And he is going to try
27.
to avoid that. Unfortunately, he got a 25, so you do manage to, like, wrangle him and wrestle him. You just want to, like, take the hood off?
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you do this, like, and he's really good. Like, he is, like, as his body is very stiff but very calculated. He is almost able to predict your movements, but you are stronger than you look currently, and you manage to get the upper hand, which surprises him for a second, and the hood flies off and you see a pair of black ears come out from under the hood, and a face that you strangely recognize, not just because it's the one that you're wearing, but because there is a resemblance to someone that you know.
Is it, does it look like, Does it look like a man or a woman? I guess I should say.
A man. No more beating around the bush. I was trying to put it eloquently. You are looking at the face of Emiko's father.
That was what I figured when you said it was a man. I was just double checking. Then as I pull the hood off, I'm gonna still disguised as him. I'm gonna say, "What the hell are you doing out here?"
What the hell are you doing wearing my face?
I'm here protecting you.
Yeah, you hear like him hiss under his breath, "Unhand me."
I let him go, and I'm gonna say, "We tipped you off about the Skinari coming to the circus. We didn't want you here because we were trying to make sure you weren't a target."
Then maybe you should have kept my daughter's name out of your throat. You think I'm going to just stand by? Where is she? Where is my daughter?
Do I trust this man? Like, do I feel like I'm being double duped at the moment?
Make an insight check.
18.
No, this does not seem to be someone pretending. This is, you see the face of a man who is horribly concerned.
Look, I gotta keep wearing this face to make sure that you stay safe. The more we can confuse them, the better. Emiko is inside of the big top right now. I don't know if she's doing her act yet, but she's supposed to be on pretty soon. We only got 45 minutes before I need to be back in the tent myself so that I can continue to do my part. I only came out here because I saw a really well-dressed man walking around going all over the place like he was looking for something.
He pulls his hood back up and then says, "I don't know who you are, and I don't know how you know me or my family, but obviously you know my daughter.
I can give you an introduction when it's a little bit less heated."
Let me help.
You kidding me? Emiko found out that I was out here talking to you, telling you where she is, giving you a perfect avenue to come and find her. She'd kill me.
Then it would be a death most honorable, if it were to make sure that my family is safe. The rest of them are fine. They're far from here. I came here alone. Pilgrimage and honor be damned. If I think that my daughter is in danger, I'm not going to go hide. I'm not a coward.
There's a certain level to that I can respect, and clearly you know your way around. It was hard to get a hold of you, literally. Follow me back, I'll bring you in through the back entrance. They didn't see me when I shifted, so when I go in wearing my usual skin, they'll just think you're some stranger. I'll let them know what the situation is before I have to head back out onto stage.
Fine. And, he waves his hand, though, and says, "You've no need to lead me, though. I can get back in as secretly as I came out." I just had to
if you know where it is.
Go ahead, my bad.
I was just saying, if you know where it is, find out where the cast and the crew are staying, the setup area. I don't know what they actually call it. Not a part of the circus, usually.
And he says, "Before we do this, can I ask you one question?"
What's that?
Is my daughter okay?
Well, she's more than okay. She's in there right now. Safe as can be.
And, again, you see, like, it almost as quickly as, like, the wind brushes by, the only thing you see is, like, a golden leaf that kind of, like, evaporates as it gets closer to the ground, and he's gone.
Have to apologize to him about the disguised voice later. I don't know what he actually sounds. Well, I guess I do now. He says all that to himself as he starts walking back.
And while this is happening, you're all fanning out, trying to figure out who this onlooker is. And finally, Emiko, you are called out to the center. And I would like you to... I would like you to make me an acrobatics check and a performance check.
While she's rolling, it goes without saying, I am not telling anybody that I just saw Emiko's dad, because the last thing that they need is something compounding their stage fright.
Tell us about the fucking dead body tree.
I did tell you about the dead body tree.
Okay, I didn't catch that.
Okay.
I said Skinari moving fast, they're killing guards and suppressing magic items. Keep anything you need active, hidden.
For my acrobatics check, I rolled 24, and then for my performance check, I got a 5.
Yeah, so it's very clear that with this little performance that you and Elincia are doing, your movements are very calculated and good, but they don't fully flow with the dance. But forgot to make her rolls. But the beautiful music and the spectral entities flying through the air are more than enough to make up for it. And the music echoes so beautifully throughout the tent. The people are their cheers have quieted as they're all staring in awe, as this is a sort of calmer moment in the circus, a beautiful moment in the circus, and people are just clearly amazed. And they're watching you two rotate from being at the top of the tent to the bottom of it, winding around on tight ropes, being carried and lifted. I have to make a roll real quick. However, you see time slow down for a second. You can hear your heartbeat in your ears. And you can feel the panic well through you for maybe a second as you see someone in the crowd. You see a you see something shift. You see the visage of someone change, and you see that their arm is drawing back on a bow. And you all have kept most of these motherfuckers from coming in, but I need everybody to roll initiative.
Is he aiming for me or my partner?
Aiming for you.
Are we gifted?
I believe
Yes.
you are gifted in alacrity, yes.
Beautiful.
Gifted and alacrity. Which one? I don't like shit today.
So this is happening while I'm still out there.
This is happening when you come in.
There we go with those Reaper numbers again.
My computer's fucking weighted right now, I swear to God.
Freaking your characters from RollBound 1. He's got a bow!
He's got a bow.
He's got a bow!
I really want this guy to shoot me, so...
I cast Summon M249 Machine Gun.
I cast Mend Butt Crack.
You cast Men's Butt Crack? That's a weird spell.
No, mend.
Men's butt crack.
Men's Butt Crack? That's even weirder.
Holy fucking shit, Dakota.
Dakota, please. I'm taking psychic damage instead of my opponent for mending his butt crack.
Can I get a screen share, please?
Yes,
No.
you can. Oh, apparently not.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
we don't listen to what Joey says.
True, we usually don't.
I'll be right back. Have Xander go before me.
Scream!
I mean, it's actually just a really good idea in general.
I know, I just wanted to yell at Joey for leaving. Oh god, since I updated y'all's health, it's saying that you all are dying. Stop that.
Can confirm.
The fight was over before it even began.
I meant you guys as player characters.
Xander dies of osteoporosis.
Damn. Another one. Claimed by the
Okay.
bony grip.
And then I just need to erase that. There we go.
Leslie's not grabbing Xander.
Okay, so first up in initiative is Johnny.
Do we have enemies? Are they the people in the rafters? Those figures, those are Skinari?
Yes. Keep in mind that there are people being actively evacuated around, but you can see these 4 individuals. Well, these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 individuals.
Got it. Johnny does not want to take any drastic measures as there are people around. So, going to look to the one closest to the left and cast Aka's Mind Whip on him. Please have him make me an intelligence saving throw. DC 19.
Okay, so that is this one. Alright, that is a 20.
He will succeed. He takes 5 psychic damage. Bonus action, wake up. And then...
Let's save that.
Yeah. Please have my skeletons spawn in next to me. Of course, with the familiar in the middle. Command them.
I have them.
Oh, perfect.
I do not move your token without moving them.
Yeah. And can the skeleton brigade get to the one that was just targeted?
What is their movement speed?
They move with the bat, so they have 30 move speed.
9, 10, 15, 25. Yeah, they can make it over there.
Great. Skeleton mage is going to cast Inflict Wounds on him. 18 plus 11, 25 to hit.
That does hit.
That's from the Orb of the Artist. And take 17 necrotic damage. Then Skeleton Warrior is going to use the Mind Sword on him. Is a 6 hit?
A 6 does not hit.
Great. And then Skeleton, where are they positioned? Skeleton Archer would be in the back, so we could target him with a short bow. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 will not hit.
Okay, and that is my turn.
All right.
Oh, sorry. Forgive me. Johnny then goes and he reaches for his artist coat and he raises it to one side, revealing Philip underneath the coat. And he's going to fire 3 darts from the wand of magic missiles. Take 3d4. I'm expending 1 charge. To roll 1d4. So 4 for each dart. 12, 15 force damage from magic missiles. And then the Fur Drake is going to come in with the decanter of endless water. Please have him make me a strength saving throw.
Uh, 12.
He just fails. Takes 3 damage and is knocked prone.
Yep. Oh, hello. All right. Anything else for your turn, Johnny?
That will be all.
Not happening yet. All right. Xander, it is your turn.
Yeah, Xander is going to step forward 5, 10, 20, 25, 30 feet. He is going to take out the fucking flute and play an arpeggio, essentially. I'm going to cast Bless at 4th level, targeting Emiko, Johnny, Jay, Lysel, myself, and the skeleton warrior with the mind sword.
Hashtag bless.
I'm then going to, as a bonus action, cast Blade Ward.
All right. Anything else for your turn, Xander?
Nope, that'll do it.
All right. Jay, it is your turn.
Okay. What are the stats on that mind sword? The sword that the goblin, the fucking skeleton is using?
The Mind Sword. It's a short sword.
Okay.
That deals a d6, additional d6 psychic damage.
Can your skeleton only use short swords?
Yes.
Yes? Okay.
Oh, well, short bows too, but... Yeah.
Okay, in that case I don't have anything for him, unfortunately. My golf bag doesn't have any short swords in it, because usually I give those to everybody else.
Must be this tall to wield.
Must be this tall to wield, indeed. I'm gonna, in that case, what I'm gonna do, 50 feet of movement, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, exactly, this is perfect. Noticing the ensuing chaos and seeing that the performance kind of has to stop, no matter how much he wants the show to go on, he's going to sprint up to Emiko, taking center stage with her. And as he approaches, he shifts from Mr. Kinoshita back to J. Elwood, helmet and visor on and down. And he's going to cast a warding bond on Emiko.
I think I'm currently in the air on the tightrope, so I don't know how far away I am actually from you.
Okay. Well, he wouldn't have known that because I thought you guys were doing like some kind of other performance dance type thing. That's actually fine because instead what I can do is I can do a
You want to yump onto a tightrope?
Can I do that? How tall is it?
It's like 15 feet up in the air.
Oh fuck yeah, I can do that. I got like a 30 something. I got 25. I got a 25 strength. That should be doable, right? What's the cap on high jump?
You know,
It's equal to your strength modifier.
So, if I were to double my leaping distance from 7 to 14,
that would be good enough, because then you could, like,
that would be good enough?
Yeah.
Then,
I
yeah,
would
we'll
allow
do that. Then I'm absolutely going to do that. I'm going to jump up onto the tightrope and pray. Actually, you know what? Knowing that, he's going to shift into Jamie Elwood and do it with some acrobatic flair to make it seem like it's still part of the performance. And sort of swing himself up onto the tightrope next to her, still casting the warding bond, if that is the case. And when he does so, he's going to say, didn't want to mention this over the necklace during your performance, but your father is currently here and trying to save you.
What?
I don't know where he is, but he seems like the rather crafty individual. I'm sure he'll be fine on his own. But it would make sense to me if you wanted to try to go find him. You can leave these guys to us if need be.
Okay.
What?
But I did just cast the warding bond on you, so maybe a little bit of help on this end would be... He shrugs his or she shrugs her shoulders.
I mean, there's too many innocent people here just to leave.
Yeah, but anything else for your turn, Jamie? Jobby?
That was, yeah, I'm thinking that was bonus action. Wait, no, jumping isn't a bonus action in this game, it's just movement. I did my channel divinity, I did a first level spell. I don't think I can do anything else, I'm gonna end turn there.
Cool.
Cape of billowing. Which actually in this case is like a dress of billowing.
Yeah, and I took out the action thing. I'm like, just fucking activate your silly little item. Alright. Oh my god. Ouchie, McBibbles. Ouchie, McBibbles. Ouchies. Okay, where is that guy? Okay. There he is. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Dink.
Dink.
Yeah, you know, like famous video game Dinkum.
Oh, is that related to also famous video game Dick Kickem?
I'm here to chew gum and eat ass. What it is chew ass and kick gum.
Trying. I don't have time to go do that, so I'm going to have this guy roll. Well, I'm going to roll a d4 to see if this guy targets Vivian or a quote-unquote civilian that doesn't have a token. Because to act like there aren't other people here and him target conveniently the player character would be silly. Minnow, odds or evens?
Evens.
I mean, to be fair, you know, if I was like some sort of human harvesting terrorist and I see innocent civilians running away and like armed soldiers, probably gonna take out the soldiers first.
Vivian is a goblin in a dress. But it's okay because shooting Vivian. Yippee! Oh, that's a tone setter. I don't like that. That is a natural 20.
I'm gonna silvery barbs that.
Cool.
I think everyone is more than 60 feet away, so advantage to me.
That punch this guy in the face.
Okay. Does a 17 hit?
Does?
Cool. Well, that's better than a critical.
This has potential to go very fucking badly for us.
Okay, so that is 11 points of piercing damage and 2 points of psychic.
Okay.
But that is all that man can do. Lysel, it is your turn.
Alright, I have a question of clarification real quick.
What's up?
At some point in time, I heard something about someone being up in the rafters. Is Skinari Brute 1 and Skinari Mage 3 like elevated and off the ground in an inaccessible fashion, or are they just in the...
They're just in the like, stands.
Okay. In that case, we're going to go ahead and pull out the Hook of the Sea, and Lysel's going to flourish it before throwing it over here as they cast Misty Step and appear closer to this mage. As we're going to make a couple attacks with them with Great Weapon Master.
Yippee!
That is going to be, let's see here. It's been a while since I've done some attacks with this character. So it's +4, +3, -5. Does a 17 hit the mage?
A 17 would, but this mage is going to cast shield.
You add your D4 to that roll?
Oh, I did not add my D4 to that. I don't know if that'll matter or not, but it might. There we go. 18?
That would still hit, but they're gonna cast shield. No touchy.
Yeah, saying through the shield. Okay. Seeing that they did that, can I not do Great Weapon Master for the second attack?
I don't think Great Weapon Master has anything that you have to do it for each attack.
And confirm it's per attack.
Okay, so yeah, you don't have to do it for the second attack.
Okay. So for the second attack, we won't Great Weapon Master. Which is probably a good thing that we did. You know, it just occurred to me I probably could have burned the soul to actually hit that guy in the last hit, but here we are. We're going to go ahead and burn a soul to make sure this attack hits. Does a 21 hit?
Their AC currently after casting shield is 22.
Dang. Wait, I didn't roll a d4. Hold up. That's actually 22. I forgot to add the d4 from Bless.
Then yes, you hit.
Awesome. I need them to make a strength saving throw as I'm attempting to knock them prone with the bill hook.
No, but my little mage isn't good at those. 5. No,
That
4.
fails. That fails. That dude is knocked prone. Also, he's going to take 18 points of damage unless he cannot take necrotic damage.
Ouchie, McBibbles. Oh, come on, I just had that fucking guy. You said 18?
Yes, 18.
18 damage is noted.
Alright, that is my action, movement, and bonus action, so that's everything that Lysel will be doing for this turn.
Alright. It is now this motherfucker's turn. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. What's up?
Oh, it's a hit.
Yeah, the hooded figure from before, again decorated in black and gold, runs out, and at first it's like, oh man, we never got confirmation if this guy was a good guy, but then you see 3 golden blades come out aimed for this brute right at his throat. That one will miss, but those 2 will hit. I have too many dice in my dice tray. Okay. are you? Where is this guy?
About 6 feet under.
Going to be, yeah, you see these like 3 golden blades like all in like a perfect line go doop, 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 but one of them doesn't seem to make any purchase, but then the other 2 like sink right into this guy's fucking face before they shatter like glass. And that's all he is going to do. And where are you? Where are you? There you are. This bitch. It's going to use half their movement to get up. Is going to use a bonus action to 5, 10, 25, Misty Step. And then... ranges and shit. Is going to shoot a firebolt at Johnny. Does a 17 hit you, Johnny?
Nope.
Yeah, so they like get away from the entourage of skeletons and then like wave their hand and a bolt of fire comes out and just you eat it. And you're like, what the fuck?
I love that.
You know that thing when someone like throws a piece of food and then the person like catches it in their mouth and they're like, haha, bitch.
Yeah.
That.
Little smoke burp.
Your fire tastes disgusting.
I bet it does.
Okay. Next up is the 4th motherfucker. I know things. This guy get knocked over. There. Where the fuck? Did I leave him over here? I did. I'm a goober. I'm gonna place this guy right here and then I'm gonna... because that's where I wanted him to be. I left him over there though. Mainly because this is far away from anybody and then I won't feel like a cheater for not bringing all of my dudes onto the fucking board. Dink! To where he's at least behind the crate, but then used his action to dash. Now I don't feel like an idiot. Alright, up next, Vivian, it is your turn.
Okay. People are evacuating.
Yes.
They're running out in front of me, I assume.
Some are. Basically, there are, I guess the best way I can say it, are emergency exits that are like slits in the tent right here, and, oh god, back here, and then also, like, they've had it where people can exit back here. Obviously they're avoiding this one because there's quite a few dudes over here. So some people are evacuating just right out the front, and then some people are actually, like, more focused on being back here.
Sure. Where Skinari Swordsman 1 is, have people cleared out of that area? Like, have all the people rushed out of the stands there?
Sorry. Yes, I'll mark the areas that are clear. Basically, at the top of each round, more of it will be clear. And I will mark it on the map.
Whoa.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Whoa! How did that happen? Yeah, up there's clear too, guys. I don't know if you knew.
Yeah, I think it's because the Great Bidoof was watching you in the sky.
Thank you, Great
If you hold
Bidoof.
Alt, you can get him front facing. It's cool.
Okay, let's see here. 1, 2.
We can make a religion of this.
Okay.
religion out of the grave Bidoof in the sky.
Yeah.
No, don't.
All right,
It's like
so I'm
80%
gonna.
of Pokemon players already. They already did that.
Which one in particular was the one that took a shot into the crowd, or was choosing between me and the crowd? Was it Skinari Swordsman 2?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna make a statement because Vivian is not just a goblin in a dress, and she casts Fireball. And I'm going to hit Skinari Brute 2, Skinari Swordsman 2, Skinari Swordsman 5, and Skinari Swordsman 1. Skinari Swordsman 3 is getting away with it for now.
Alrighty. And does Fireball have a clause that it sets things on fire?
Pretty much,
Sure
yeah.
does. It also has a clause that it spreads around corners.
Yeah, if it's an unattended object that is not being worn or carried, then it gets lit
So-
on fire.
That's why I asked about those stands being clear, because those stands are going to be a very bad place for Skinari Swordsman #1 to be standing.
Hey, cool. If you want to set the circus tent on fire, I am happy. I would just feel unfair if I didn't tell you that shit's gonna be set on fire. But if you know that,
That's
I'm
fine.
for it.
I'm sure they have contingencies. The city will.
I mean, it is just cloth.
Listen, they can get a new fucking circus tent. They can't resurrect dead people.
Yeah, I was
At least
just
not
mainly
being
saying, like, you know, I was just giving the
Yeah, I am accepting the consequences of what I'm doing here.
cool.
You're good.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe doesn't care how big the tent is. They're casting fireball.
the only person who succeeds is going to be the brute.
Okay. So the rest of them are going to take 27 points of fire damage. The brute is going to take 13.
5 and 1. Okay.
Hopefully getting their attention, and then she is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 run into right over here. Quicken spell. She's going to cast Mold Earth, and she is going to create a 5-foot tall mound of dirt in front of her with an arrow loop through it. So that way she has 3/4 cover from everything coming from this direction.
Pause.
And that's gonna be it.
Cool.
Yeah, Esme's gonna come fly up next to her, we'll say.
Dink. Okay. And that was all for your turn, Vivian?
That was all for my turn, Vivian.
Cool. Oh, and what was the half damage again? I'm so sorry.
13.
Thank you.
13, yeah.
I just had to make sure. I forgot to mark it on the brute that took damage, and I just didn't want to be a dirty cheater. Okay. This guy. It is this man's turn. Yeah, he. Dink. What up? 2 attacks against Lysel. Okay. The first one is a 22, and the second... Oh, that's not true, actually. Sorry. The first one is a 20, and the second one is a 24.
Yeah, both of those are gonna hit.
I know how to do math.
Really?
Actually, you know what? I think we're just gonna go ahead and cast shield instead.
Hey!
So Lysel flourishes the billhook around, creating this blue arc of light that appears in front of them that deflects the attacks as they turn and look at the oncomer.
Cool. Dink. And then it is this guy's turn. This area is now
A bit warmer.
Yeah. and is now difficult terrain because all the shit set on fire.
It might not be physically difficult terrain, but it sure is emotionally difficult terrain.
Emotionally difficult terrain. Me talking about trauma.
I don't want to be running through fucking fire.
He is going to take damage from all the fire. Okay, that's all. I'm just using the same ruling that I did last time when you guys set that watchtower on fire in your last Skinari fight.
Oh boy, I love setting precedent.
Heck, you love lighting Skinari on fire.
It's all fun and games until they do it to us.
I know, one of these days they're gonna burn a tower out from underneath us and we're gonna
To
be
be
like,
fair, like
I
a
totally deserve it.
Are resistant to fire damage.
That's true.
Don't tell them that.
Oh, I'm not going to tell them anything, except for that they suck, and that their moms should have had abortions.
Whoa. Heyo.
No, I'm still fucking
You
for real.
shut up
Like,
and swallow.
all of these people should have fucking died in the womb. I do not care.
Ah. RollBound is a podcast intended for adults.
Yeah, intended for adults, and we're pro-abortion, so get the fuck out of here.
You know,
Not only that, but
it's never too late to abort, looking at the people in front of them.
No, not that it hasn't been mentioned before, but we say the fuck word too much to be for kids.
I never do. Yes, that. I was just like, of all the conversations that can prove that RollBound is an adult show, this is one of them.
Yeah.
My nephew tried to show RollBound to his high school D&D club, and I said, "Don't do that."
Yeah, they'll never let you play D&D again if you show them this video.
Don't do that.
Are we talking about the...
Especially if your high school is anything like mine and it's full of Mormons, they'll be like, it really is satanic, oh my god.
Are we talking about the episode where Jay was going on and on about Xander's chest?
I need you to show me your chest.
To be honest, that was one of the more tame ones.
It was pretty tame. It was like childlike wonder. There wasn't anything like what's the word, implied about it.
Maybe a little homoerotic, but like that's gonna happen if you have a fucking knight and a prince.
I mean, we talk about that merch all the time, so.
That's just historically accurate.
So I'm making this thing. But he still has clear sight, so Vivian, you're getting shot at.
And
getting shot at.
And getting shot at.
You know what I just realized with that comment about the homoeroticism, Allie? Don't make me a queer baiter.
That's correct. I was about to say,
Well,
not like
you're
12
not
sessions.
queer baiting. You're not queer baiting. I'm just queer.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I don't like duping people like that. That wasn't the intention.
That is a 16 to hit.
We will shield.
Didn't you already silver barbs?
That was before my turn.
Oh, I forgot that you had a turn. That's
Yeah.
right, the fireball.
Use him.
Leave my goblin alone, you fuck.
No.
We should all just have
Hey, I'm
shields.
just saying, these Skinari can't kill us if I just go in and beat the hell out of Chas.
You can fucking try.
Allie's gonna flip the kill switch, and the kill switch is just shooting Chas in the back of the head.
What the fuck, man? I'm just in here sipping my iced coffee.
Hey,
Harry
I'm just
Osborn
saying.
moment.
Before you roll that attack roll, just know I know where you sleep. Continue.
And just know, I'm not fucking scared of you. Anyway, Emiko, it's your turn.
Oh shit. Emiko is going to jump down, and make a beeline to this fucker. And she's gonna kick him in the face twice. Does a 16 hit?
A 16 will hit. Just hit.
Okay, so then a 24 would also hit. And then for both of those, it's going to be 11 and 17. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to Flurry of Blows. The first one misses with a natural 1, but the second one hits with a 21 for a total of 12 damage.
Alright,
And then I'm going to use my other Step of the Wind, or my other bonus action, Step of the Wind, to get right back on that tightrope.
Shows up, slaps him a bunch of times, leaves, refuses to elaborate.
Alright, anything else for your turn, Emiko?
No. Total I did about 40 damage, I think.
It's like I was tracking as you were saying it.
Okay.
Well, sometimes initiative tells a story, and it is now his turn. He's gonna take a shot at you.
Okay.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Like, the audacity of this bitch to come up and just punch me and then leave? Nah.
That is a 22 to hit.
We have warding bond.
What?
Warding
Yeah,
bond is +1 to AC.
+1. So my current AC is 23, so that unfortunately misses.
He probably has extra attack, it's fine. Stick your tongue out at him.
Bitch.
You couldn't hit the broad of a part!
I believe the swordsmen do have extra attack, and I have been not using it. Oops.
Oh, great.
Well, you used it against me, I'm pretty sure.
That was
What types
rude.
of weapons are they using?
If they're range, it is a longbow. If they're up close, it is a scimitar.
Oh, okay.
Too bad it's not a crossbow.
Yeah, if it was a crossbow, it was like, fuck your extra attack.
Shoot me again, motherfucker.
It's me. I dare you.
Huh, yeah, oops. Take 2. That is a 24 to hit.
Ah!
Never seen somebody so excited to get fucking shot.
Deflect.
That is 10 piercing damage and 4 psychic.
Okay, that's my dose modifier. So that's 3 plus 4, I think.
7.
Oh wait, no, 3 plus 7. So
10.
that's minus 10 already. So let me see if I take any damage. D10.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, 10. So I don't take any.
Let's fucking go.
I spend a key point to make a long range attack with me if I hit. This would be an improvised weapon.
Did you add a d4?
Oh shit! No, you're right.
You roll the same thing for that as you do for your unarmed strikes.
Oh, okay, so yeah, I hit with a 6. Actually, it's gonna be a 20 to hit. So
That does hit.
Let's go.
and then does he take that damage or does he take my unarmed strike damage?
He takes your unarmed strike damage.
Oh, okay.
Magic.
Cool. Uh, 12.
Alright, damage
Bonk.
is noted.
Bitch.
Yeah, you like walk up and hit him and just go "Duh-duh-duh," and then you like run away and he's like, what the fuck? And he misses the first time because he's flabbergasted, and then he does like, he draws back and the arrow does strike true, but then you just like very quickly like flourish and flip it back and it hits him in the shoulder and he goes Gah! And that'll be the end of his turn. It is this man's turn. Yes. I like flicking the fucking tokens, like, cause like in Baldur's Gate when you dash, you like crouch for a second, just go doosh. 5, 10,
Yeah, you do like a mini like Dragon Ball power up because the person like throws their fucking arms out to their side for some reason.
Yeah, he's just gonna get into the room.
Let animators have fun, damn it.
Oh no, the animator is fucking cooked with BG3. I love the rage animation especially, how you just fucking shout at the sky.
Ah!
It's so good.
Okay.
I like how fucking hellish sigils appear under you when you do it.
Yeah.
Ah!
Nope, that's canon now. He's going.
5, 10, 15, 20,
GG.
5, 30. Douche. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yeah, that floor tile was actually a bottomless mimic.
You guys would have a
Yeah, we should have fucking booby trapped the entire fucking area that wasn't directly outside of the entrances. No, well,
Lost it incoming.
So I was gonna say some random guy like sits down in a fucking mimic bleacher seat, just eats him.
That's their contingency. The tent is a mimic.
Some people pay for that.
The tent is a mimic.
Man, I'm actually gonna write
That'd be a really
That's such
fucked up
good
like
idea.
haunted house idea.
25, 30.
Like, oh yeah, it's a
tunnel.
haunted house that literally fucking eats you.
So there are skelly bros right here when they enter. Not that the mage knew that when coming in, but I need Johnny Bad and the 3 skelly bros to make this mage con saves.
I love that band.
Against what?
On the 3 Scooches.
Hold on, actually, 5, 10, 15. Against Thunderwave.
It's Thunderwave.
In
How
groups.
close is this person to Johnny?
That
well,
is
10 feet.
5, 10, 15, 25, 30 feet from you.
I'm just gonna counterspell it.
Skabadoosh.
Bam.
Yeah, so the mage like comes in and goes, ah fuck, there's bitches here, and tries to like blast them away to get them out of the way, and then
Johnny claps his hands, and the mage finds himself a sword. Johnny picks it up and swallows him whole.
That'd break my concentration.
In his
gonna-
version of Back to the Future, he sings Johnny Be Bad instead.
I'm gonna 1,000-yard stare real quick into a camera that I don't have. Okay, I'm done.
Johnny Vor. Johnny Vor.
Stop now,
Johnny Vor.
please.
Animate Johnny Vor.
Nope, that's 2. Brother, where's the fucking 3rd one?
Mage 3?
He's running late.
There we go.
His Uber got delayed, sorry.
Dunk. Bink. Diddle diddle it, diddle it, diddle it, diddle it, diddle it. Okay. Oh, there's a bird right there. Fuck out of my way, bird.
Bird brain.
The bird would probably be back here behind Vivian, so she could also get the cover.
That's valid. I just wanted to make a joke about how I tried to put this guy down and there was a marble there blocking my way.
Crazy that you put your dog in the game.
Woof. My doggy. Excuse me. It is Smekatha time. Two attacks. The first one will miss with a natural 2. The second one is a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
These guys haven't hit yet, so I don't fucking remember. Oh, cool. Man, I should really plug my lamp back in. Not doing that today, but... Oh, actually, nope. This one is that. There we go. Okay. So that is... 10 points of slashing damage. And 7 points of psychic. As the, like, one of the, like, larger birds, like, comes in and he, like, raises a sword above his head and just, like, smacks it down. But, oh no, don't tap out! Oh my god! Okay, almost lost my cool there. Don't worry about it. Okay. But that'll be all that he can do for his turn. And where's this guy? Oh, hey, look, it's finally this unfortunate bastard's turn.
You better stay down, otherwise you'll get knocked down again, and you won't get back up this time.
Yeah, we'll use half the movement to stand up. And then... is going to cast Vampiric Touch. Make an attack against Lysel. Does an 18 hit?
That does not hit my base AC.
Yeah, so, like, you see, like, these, like, green and black, like, ethereal claws, like, come out of this person's hand as they try to, like, reach into your chest, because running is not necessarily the best idea right now, but they cannot break past, like, the armor and just your general finesse, and the spell does not make purchase. But then, so they are concentrating on that. Let me mark that this mage is concentrating. Concentrating. There we go. Add.
Maybe they should concentrate on staying alive instead.
All right. We are finally at the top of the round. Johnny, it is your turn.
So, the Wand of the Sixth Ring. When I summon a duplicate, does it also have my items on it?
It does. Let me look at that item again. I believe it does not, because it's not like a...
You may make an illusory copy of yourself made out of water. Capable of anything you are, remains until you ask it to execute a task. Once executed, it will disappear. It does not say anything about items.
Oh, hold on, I have to scroll up so far. I can add it to the item's description, but it doesn't have your items on it. It is capable of anything you physically, items or not, well, without items, are capable of doing.
What about, like, spells with material components? Does it have a component pouch, or...?
Yeah, if you ask it to make, if you are capable currently of making that spell attack, it will be able to make that spell attack.
Okay. So, like, I can cast Pummeling Water through the Wand of the Sixth Ring. Can the copy also cast Pummeling Water? Or can it only cast, like, my learned spells, wizard spells?
It can only cast your learned spells.
Alright, what if I cast a concentration spell through it? Does it stay after the copy is gone?
We talked about this in detail, like, when I introduced the item. So if it is a spell effect that will cause it to, like, need to stay, if it will not, like, remain, because the thing disappears the moment that it executes the task. So the tasks that you've been
Awesome.
commanded to do are one and done.
So first, gonna have the fur drake fly over to the flames and use geyser from the decanter of endless water to, just like our noble heroes in Los Angeles, put out those flames with 30 gallons of water.
A lot of water.
Alright, so you want to put out the fire that's over here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Then Johnny is going to quick draw Philip and cast Magic Missile once again. How's this fellow looking?
Which fellow?
The one that's being Magic Missile. The one that just casted Thunderwave.
Oh, this one? They haven't been attacked yet, so they're pretty good.
Oh, the one that Johnny was attacking last round.
Okay, the one that Johnny was attacking last round, Misty stepped over here, and they're, you know, bad. They're pretty injured.
Got it. Yeah. We're going to change our focus. No. Yeah, this Magic Missile is going to go toward that one. So he'll take 12 damage from Magic Missile. And then, turning to the one that just came in, we are going to try and cast Tasha's Mind Whip on him again.
Okay.
Needs to have him make me an intelligence saving throw, DC 19.
That is a 17.
Fails, takes 13 psychic damage, and is locked into an action, bonus action, or movement for his next turn.
Okay.
Johnny is then going to use a bonus action to summon a copy. And has the area where he is, has that cleared out yet?
Yeah, I'm gonna erase these blue marks, because by the start of this round, the stands, like the overall circus area, has been cleared out.
Great. And then it's going to be another Mind Whip on the same one. I need another DC 19 in save. Or actually, we're gonna send this one over to be the damaged one. Damaged mage.
Cool. Also, nope, stop. Okay, no, I did that right. Sweet. So you need another int save.
Yep.
That is a 22.
He will succeed. He takes 7 psychic damage. For the one that is closer, nearer to the skeletons, as Johnny damages him, he's going to expend a charge to micro-sleep him. He's going to fall unconscious until the start of his turn. We're then going to have Skeleton Mage cast Vampiric Touch and try to make attack against him. Does an 18 hit the closer mage?
A 19 does hit.
Okay. It's going to be 3d6, but he auto-crits because he's unconscious. It's going to be 66. He takes 16 necrotic damage and wakes up. Then, Skull Warrior missed. We're going to attack with a short bow as well. 22 to hit for 3 damage on the closer one.
Okay, which one are you attacking again? I'm so sorry.
Closer one. Closer.
Okay. What was the damage one more time?
3.
3, thank you.
And that is the end of my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, something cool happens. Where's my bitch? Dink. So there is a like flicker in like the surrounding area and you see like an orb of light like appear like, generally speaking, in like this spot, and it's like purple and kind of, I didn't mean to open Discord's mini thing, get out of here! And crackles kind of like lightning for a second. And a big armored motherfucker enters the battle.
Someone just teleport in here? Oh, no.
Okay. Yeah, this person has, armor that has markings all over it that are similar to the, like, tattoos on the Skinari, and, they're holding, well, there is a giant longsword on their back, however, it looks like it is made purely out of energy. There is no physical component to it, really, at all. It is made out of this, like, purple striking energy. And a big bitch.
Yeah, bitch is right.
And Emiko is uppy, right?
Yeah.
And Jay is also uppy.
Yep.
Yeah.
What is the range on that? Give me your secrets, little ability, please. Because you don't have spells.
Oh.
But you are fucking scary, actually. Oh, well, if they do that... Okay, yeah, they can do that. Jay, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw, DC 19.
That's borderline impossible if I didn't have proficiency in it with my amazing ass fucking aura of protection that gives me exactly that.
So you got exactly a 19?
Correct.
Okay, so you will take half damage from this. Yeah, as this individual, they take like a few steps forward and then they like crane their head a little bit upwards, and you see through the visor of their helmet there's this like purple line that appears, and then you see it sink deeper into their helmet, and from like the point where like you assume a forehead would be, this like beam of energy shoots forth and strikes you, but you are able to like resist it a little bit, as it is pure just mental energy. Okay. Ooh. Well, he resisted, so it's not that crazy, but, like, it could have been. So you would have taken 22 psychic damage, you instead take 11.
Nice.
But that is going to be it for that individual's turn, making it Xander's turn.
Jesus Christ. Don't really have a lot I can do in this situation. How tall is the stage?
So the stage is like, the best way I can say it is like ground level. Everything is just kind of built like around it. Like at most this is, this like inner circle in here is like a 5-foot increase. Less than even, but I'm gonna say 5 foot for easier math.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up to there, and I don't know, shoot at this guy, I guess? That's not gonna hit. Yeah, that's all.
Alrighty. Jay, it is your turn.
Excellent. Jamie is going to... Yeah, I see some people on the ground over there. I'm gonna chuck a guiding bolt at the Skinari Elite. Wait, no, I can't do that because I want to also bonus action Shield of Faith Emiko. Boop.
Is Shield of Faith not concentration? I could be wrong.
Shield of Faith is concentration. Warding Bond is not.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
It is crazy because Warding Bond lasts for a whole fucking hour and makes it so that the fucking person that you tag with it takes less damage. Like, that's fucking nuts. Of all the spells that I'm glad are not concentration, Warding Bond is easily the biggest. And then I still have javelins, which means this Skinari Elite is going to be taking 2 of them to the head. 13 into 20.
The 13 definitely does not hit. The 20 just hits.
That's 9 points of piercing damage to this guy right here.
You said 9 points?
Yeah.
And your javelins are +1 javelins, correct?
They certainly are.
Yeah, when the javelin strikes the armor, you see that the sword starts to glow a little more fiercely.
His sword?
Yes.
Damn.
Fucking great.
Alright. But you said 9 damage, correct? 9 damage is noted. Still took the damage, though. Obviously. Alrighty, Jay, anything else for your turn?
That was action, bonus action. As long as Emiko's still within 60 feet of me, I don't really see a reason to move, so I'm just going to sit here.
Alright. Can he... Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. What is your thing? Okay. Alright, this guy is gonna come more into view, and he is going to take a shot at Emiko. He didn't see you whip it and throw it back in the other guy's face. He was outside, so he is blissfully unaware.
It's okay, I'm pretty sure Emiko doesn't have a reaction unless he had a turn.
I don't think so.
First attack is a 25 to hit.
I'll hit.
Okay. That is 8 points of piercing damage and 1 point of psychic. Second attack will miss with a natural 3. Alrighty, Lysel, it is your turn.
Alright, so Lysel's going to reach up to their dolphin necklace amulets as they cast haste. Then with their one action they get to attack with, they're going to attack this dude, brute number 1. That is going to be with Great Weapon Master. That will be a critical hit.
Ah!
So we're going to go ahead and also mark him and empower the mark.
Oh god.
Which will allow us to make...
Okay, cool. You're gonna do it anyway.
So we're going to go ahead and make that other attack as well. The critical hit is going to hit for 62 points of damage. And the non-critical hit's going to be 27 points of damage.
How much was the second one?
27 for a grand total of 89 points of damage. Slowly turns around to face the mage. I don't actually know how to rotate. Thank you.
Reminds me of Wrath of the Righteous, where you smack somebody with a crit scythe and they just explode into viscera.
Lysel just kind of like glances down at the floor, then back up the mage, as if saying, it's not too late, you can go back down there. But that's going to be it for Lysel's turn.
Did you use your bonus action?
I had to use a bonus action to mark.
That's so sad.
Okay. That is all for your turn. It is this motherfucker's turn. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. You. Oh, the guy that shot at Emiko, you see this guy go dink, 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 dink. Dink. Yep, can still hit from here. 3 attacks. Hits, hits, hits. Yippee! Yeah, again, just kind of like ping pong balls through the fucking tent, and then like 3 like rays of golden light come out that are just like knives that have like a light tracing on it in a way. Yeah. Oh, shit. I put that damage on the wrong motherfucker. Yes, okay. Alright. But after that, that is all for his turn. This bitch, who is bleeding horribly, is going to cast a Scorching Ray at Johnny. Okay. The first one is a 19 to hit. Shield? What does that make your AC with shield? 24? Cool, thank you. That tells me that... Okay, so only 1 out of 3 hits. The last one hits with a 25. So that means you take 2d6 fire damage. Alrighty, that is 9 fire damage for that one. But the other 2 beams miss. And oh god, big dude, big red. Hey buddy, can you like get out of my face, please? Thank you, sir. God. Okay. Numero 4. You're still way out here because you're a failure of my bad guys. Ding! He'll get there. He'll get there eventually. I believe in him. Not really, but it's fine. Alright, Vivian, it is your turn.
I'm so delighted. 1 second. Skinari Swordsman number 4 just made a mistake. I would like everyone number 5, number 2, number 3, number 2, number 3, number 4 to all make dexterity saving throws as I cast another fireball, which will just barely miss these bleachers. And it is in the big top entrance, so maybe not as much of a fire.
Okay. Okay. What was the DC again? Your spell save DC?
DC is a 16.
Okay. Oh my god, my app just closed. Come back. So the only one who succeeded is Swordsman 3.
Okay. We're gonna Silvery Barbs that. We're gonna give the advantage to Emiko.
He will fail.
Okay, so everyone is gonna take 30 points of fire damage.
Okay, we do this in order. Swordsman 5, 30. Brute 2, 30. Brute 3, 30. Swordsman 2 is now dead. Swordsman 3, and then Swordsman 4. Okay, I just had to make sure I got that all taken care of.
No worries. The next thing she's going to do is she's going to hold out her hand inside of her. The shadows that are underneath the benches are going to congeal, and Tip, the big shaggy black dog, is going to appear next to her, going to snarl and scowl and bark at Skinari Brute number 2. Is then going to see this big guy over here and go rushing that direction, provoking an attack of opportunity from Brute number 2, should he so wish to use it.
He will not.
What a fucker. Okay, in that case, we're going to... Vivian's going to roll her eyes. She's going to say, how humiliating. Papa Mochi with an item interaction turn into a bear. And then she's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As Bearvian go over here, provoking an attack of opportunity should he so wish to take it.
No, you know what? That was fucking weird, so he will take that one.
Sure.
Because he's like, the fuck did you just do? What the fuck? That is a 18 against Bearvian.
Yep, that hits.
Oh, shit rolls. That is 8 slashing and 4 psychic.
Okay, Bearvian is still up. Dog, which ran over here, is going to attack Skinari Elite. So the attack coming in. That is a 19 to hit.
19 will just miss.
Okay, end of turn.
That guy's dead. That guy is somewhere. Okay. Target rich environment. Vivian did set this guy on fire. Yeah, he's gonna shoot Vivian. 2 attacks. First one misses with a natural 1. Second one is a, anything but another critical. Is a 26 to hit.
That hits my 11 AC.
Bear! That is 6 piercing and 2 psychic. Damn.
Bitch.
But that... Oh yeah, because one... Okay. Duh. Okay, that will make it Emiko's turn.
Okay. Because of that advantage, I actually hit once, so I'm going to jump down. Which person out of this area looks the most hurt?
Let me take a look. So sorry, I have to... he's okay. Swordsman 5 is the most injured.
Okay, I'm gonna make a run for Swordsman 5. The first attack hits with a natural 20. The second attack misses. I use Flurry of Blows for my first bonus action. Those both miss. The natural 20 is total of 26 points of damage, and I'm going to use my second bonus action to, I'm going to step back, to dodge.
You added a d4 to all those attack rolls, yeah?
Yep.
Fuck.
I rolled like shit.
It'd be like
Alright. Well, that is enough to kill that man. That man is dead. Anything else for your turn, Emiko?
Nope, that's all my movement, my bonus actions, and yep.
Alright. Well, last time he shot at Emiko, that fucking hurt, so he's gonna shoot at Jay instead. 2 attacks. First one is a natural 20, second one will miss.
Okay.
I'm gonna silvery barbs that now 20.
Hey.
Alright.
I'm gonna give the advantage to Lysel.
Oh boy.
That is still a 23 to hit.
Shield. I have that amulet. Wait. Never mind, it wasn't an amulet, it was a one-time use item and I already used it. I take the hit.
No worries. Okay. So that is going to be 8 points of slashing damage and 5 points, not slashing, piercing damage and 5 points of psychic.
13 total.
User.
Okay. Shield of Faith is still up.
Okay. Swordsman number 3. Where are you? Where are you? Right here. Cool. In there. Marble, can you stop doing that thing? Yeah, I can see you. Can you stop doing that? Yeah, can you stop? Please? Preferably. Okay, she's not gonna stop. That's fine. Okay. There's a lot of many different avenues that he could take right here. There's a bunch of people bunched up right here that are his enemies. But that one hurts, that one hurts, and that one hurts. That one's a bear. In favor of protecting the mage, he is going to take 2 shots at Lysel.
Who's taking shots at me now?
This guy with a longbow.
I need all over there.
All the way over here.
Oh, he's next.
Longbow's got a big range, dude.
We might have to focus down this fucking elite, guys, or we're gonna get our shit pushed in.
Okay, so those attacks are a 23 and a 22.
Both of those attacks would hit, but I'm gonna go ahead and cast shield again.
Yeah, so he sees that you are, like, looming over this mage, and, like, draws back his bow to shoot, but then you deflect it again, and then you just look at him like, you.
AC is currently 26.
Awesome, awesome. Which one are you? Who are you? I don't know you. Oh, yes I do. You're right here. Gets up from being prone. And you know what? Because doing this is still better than taking 3 attacks of opportunity. Well, actually, is it? Would you rather have disadvantage or this? Ooh. Or actually, can I see you? Okay. You also have this. Is that a good idea? They can do that. Okay. I believe that they can do this without aiming at themselves. Because that'd be stupid. Although I guess I'll just ask Johnny so that way I don't have to do the mental gymnastics. If this mage casts Fireball, are you going to counterspell it? I won't change my
Depends on
mind.
where it's centered.
It would hit you, Xander, and your minions.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll counterspell that.
Excellent. I wasn't saying I was going to change my mind if I knew you were. I was saying I wasn't going to do the mental gymnastics of the math if you were going to. But the action was declared.
It's fair.
Skinari Mage 1, you are not allowed to cast spells. You will never be famous.
No, that's not a Skinari mage, that's a Skinari dude.
Bruh. Whoa, man. Route number 3. What's up, Emiko?
Okay.
You're gonna get smacked twice.
What's up is your chance to miss because your attacks are at disadvantage.
From Wumped.
Dodge action.
Oh, true.
I forgot about that.
I mean, I have fuck all else to do in this combat, so I might as well keep track of shit for real.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did what I came here to do. I cast Bless, and I'm stopping crits, and that's it.
Who the fuck uses the dodge action now?
Works.
Emiko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really easy to do if you're a fucking monk because you get that bonus.
Okay. What's your AC, Emiko?
I think 23 right now.
Okay, so the first one will miss with a 19. And the second one Well, that might hit. You said 23?
Mm-hmm.
The second one is a 22, so that'll miss by 1. Okay. Bam.
Times like this, I really do miss having big ass fucking AoEs.
Okay. 2 attacks, still at disadvantage.
You getting attacked again?
Yep. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay, well that disadvantage stopped a critical, but the first attack is a 24 to hit, and the second attack stopped another natural 20. Jesus fucking Christ. But the second attack will miss. So,
Okay.
one attack.
Damage?
Damage.
Damage?
Damage. Damage.
I lost my phone.
It's underneath your dice tray.
Thank you, baby.
That was cute. That was cute. that just happened. That was cute. But that is going to be 12 points of slashing damage and 6 points of psychic.
Ew.
Ew. Okay, also, I just realized, Lysel, in your last turn, you smacked the mage, right? No.
I did not smack the mage.
No, you
I
did not
murdered the
smack-
crap
you-
out of the other guy.
Yeah, you did, okay. I was just making sure I wasn't cheating because I didn't roll concentration for the mage.
No, he's not a threat.
Okay. Go back
Good
and...
luck with that fucking necrotic damage spell, you fucking idiot.
If he can hit me.
Alright. Going to, re-up Vampiric Touch. Going to make an attack, because,
Okay.
that's what they got.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
My AC is currently at 26.
Bah!
That's why I don't give him the shield of faith.
Yeah, so again, these, necrotic claws try to, sink into you as this person is trying to, drain some vitality, but just doesn't make any purchase. Alright, top of the round, we are at Johnny.
Johnny is going to use a bonus action to 30 feet away from him, near to Emiko, manifest on another illusory copy. And the illusory copy will then walk 30 feet forward and is going to try and center a fireball such that it gets all 4 of the people near Emiko without getting Emiko herself. Please have them all make me... So no items, which means 13, which means the DC is 16.
My eyebrows
DC
are
16.
gone.
Dex saves.
Okay, with these 4.
Are they though?
Oh, you're right. I have a mask.
Are they though?
My tail is singed.
Is it though?
I'm not resistant to fire damage.
Evasion?
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
The only one who succeeds is Swordsman 1.
22 fire on failure, 11 on success.
Okay, so Brute 2. You said 22. So 22, Brute 3, 22. Swordsman 3. Oh, where is he? 22. Swordsman 1. Okay. Cool. What else can I get for you, Johnny?
22 to hit for 11 damage, d6 flashing, d6 psychic on the closest skeleton mage. Not skeleton mage, human mage.
Alright, you said how much damage was that?
11 damage.
Okay. How much was the psychic?
It's 4 slashing, 5 psychic.
Cool, thank you. Alrighty.
Then we're going to get you a yeah, next up, please have the same one. Make me a wisdom saving throw. DC 19.
7.
Fails. Going to take 8 psychic damage. And this is against Dissonant Whispers. So he must use his reaction to try and move away from me, provoking another Mind Sword attack. Which misses royally.
Alrighty.
Then going to use another micro sleep. He will fall unconscious, and the skeleton mage is going to go in for another attack on him. At advantage. Oh. 26.
That
Should
definitely
hit
hits.
for another 66 necrotic. He takes 10 necrotic damage. Is he still alive?
Yes, but barely.
Okay. Going to shoot him with the short bow. 19 for 3 damage.
And that'll be enough to kill that one.
Oh, finally. Arrow kills him. That skeleton is going to use a bonus action to hex the elite. And does anybody have a preference for what ability check gets disadvantage on?
Probably.
If it works for attacks, probably strength.
It's
It's
only
just
ability
abilities.
checks.
Dex? We're throwing around a lot of fireballs.
That's not
That's
safe.
a save.
Oh.
It's either probably best for strength or dexterity in case Gelwood wants to grapple.
True.
Does he look stronger or more dexterous?
I mean, he has a big ass sword, so.
True. So yeah, strength makes sense.
Yep. Strength. It's action. Bonus action. Philip. The mage in the back is going to take another magic missile. For 2. Takes 9 force damage. Then, please have him make me a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Well, after the force damage, this mage is dead.
Oh, perfect. Boom. Philip, quick on the draw, murders him. And then, please have the elite make me a strength saving throw, DC 13.
Okay. That is going to be a 20.
Yeah, he will succeed. End of turn.
Alright, it is now the elite's turn. Since there aren't many of you on the ground, I need to get this bird a gun. There's Emiko.
Man, doesn't it just suck when it gets to your turn and everyone's like just out of range?
Yes, there's also just several options. My god, Jellwood, come down here and fight my Templar. I'm kidding.
Well, he'll get what's coming to him.
Also, Dakota, if you want, I can plop Lysel right in front of that big motherfucker.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm down to ignore this mage over here because he ain't doing spawn anyways. He's wasted like 2 spell slots on me so far.
I think 5. I don't know if your dog gets attack of opportunity, Vivian, but dog can do that.
He does, but he rolls a 5.
Oh no.
Where is this man going?
I keep forgetting the direwolf kind of sucks.
Okay, that still is just within range. Jellwood is getting psychic beamed again.
Kind of rude.
I need you to make me a DC 19 wisdom save.
Oh, it's another one of these. Okay.
Off.
No, it's chill. I have bless, and also it does. Okay, yeah. 15, 16, 17, 20.
Cool, cool. So you will take half.
And then I need to. Okay, I'm still good on that.
Okay. So that would have been 18. You will instead take 9.
9 is great.
But that is going to be all for the elite's turn. Xander, it is your turn.
Shield of Faith is
Vortex
still
warp.
up.
Vortex warp, plopping Lysel right in front of the elite.
This is gonna be fun.
Lysel waves goodbye at the mage.
Also going to bonus action, look to Lysel and say, "Now kick his ass!" And I'm gonna give you Bardic Inspiration.
What can I use their Bardic Inspiration for? I forget which subclass you are.
I'm an Eloquence Bard, so attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
Okay.
You can also add it to spell damage, but, like, don't.
Why would I do that?
Exactly.
Yeah, most spell damage that's like negligible.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I think I'm just gonna stay where I'm at, honestly. I'm in a pretty good spot. It is end of turn.
Okie dokie, Jellwood.
Alright, Jamie is going to swing, like, falling downwards, grabbing onto the rope, is going to swing after doing a single loop mid-air, jumping down to here, next to Lysel, fighting the Skinari elite. And as she does so, you see the clothing that she is wearing shifts from the normal attire of an acrobat that would be swinging from the tight ropes. Or not swinging on the tight ropes. I forget what that shit's called in the circus. What the hell are they called? I'll figure it out later. That shit that the Flying Graysons did in Batman, you know what I'm talking about.
Trapeze?
Trapeziist, yes! She goes from the typical attire of a trapeze artist to that of a seasoned fencing duelist with capote and all, as she sort of flourishes out Nebula, the stars and planets aligning to look like that of a rapier. And she, from what you guys notice, contrary to how she normally is when fighting as Jay Elwood, is having a lot more fun. Her motions are a lot more fluid. When Jay fights, every single step that he makes, while overconfident, is incredibly deliberate, and right now it looks like she's almost winging it. Rolling a 16 on the first swing and a natural 20 for a 31 on the second swing, dumping a second level smite into that second swing for an additional 6d8. Is it d8s or d10s?
D8.
Yeah, 6d8 radiant damage. That is going to be Something I need a calculator for because I couldn't be bothered. 76 points of damage.
Alright. The elite is going to use their reaction to decrease some of the damage by a roll. Okay. You said 76?
Yeah, 76.
Alright.
But like with a TY instead of a guy.
Yeah, I got you. Okay.
That is spread between cold necrotic and piercing.
Excellent. And then I need you to make me a strength saving throw, DC 16. You'll probably be able to make it, but...
I was gonna say strength save, oh my god, dude, you actually can't make this shit up.
What'd you get? Did you like...
It's another natural 20.
No, yippee! Yeah, you your sword hits the individual and you feel this force kind of propel into you, almost trying to push you away, but you avoid getting knocked back 20 feet.
Lysel, have you taken any damage?
Nope.
No? Okay. I'm gonna pass my turn.
Alright, and then, real quick... Okay, no, that is all good. Lysel, it is your turn.
Quick question. The inspiration, what die is that?
It's a D8.
Okay. Lysel, all these attacks will be with Great Weapon Master. First attack is a critical hit. We're going to go ahead and mark him and empower the mark. And then make 3 more attacks. The second attack was a 24 to hit. Third attack was another critical hit. And fourth attack, with the help of their features as well as the inspiration, is a 24 to hit.
Alright, those are all above a 20, so those all hit.
Okay, so the damage is going to be... add an extra soul die to that just for shits and giggles. Okay, so first attack is 59 points of damage.
Alright.
Second attack is 23 points of damage.
Alright. Thank you for doing these one attack at a time, because this elite has features. Thank
Third
you.
attack is 43 points of damage.
43 damage is noted.
And the fourth and final attack is 21 points of damage.
Alright, so as Lysel's attacks are I accidentally did that. As Lysel's attacks are coming in and walloping them, you see that some of the arcing, psychic, very clearly psychic energies on their armor are starting to dwindle slightly. And after the third attack, after the second attack and into the third attack, you actually see some blood starting to pool through the armor. As you have dealt some really nasty blows. Anything else for your turn?
No, that was all of my actions, including my bonus action. But keep in mind, everyone, that you get an extra attack against this guy, and your attack will also deal plus 1d8 plus 3 damage.
Tracking and noted.
And that is it for my turn.
Also, Lysel, real quick, I need you to make me, on your last attack, I need you to make me a strength save.
Strength save. I didn't roll very good. That's a total of 3. No, that's a lie. That's a total of 4.
Yeah, so when your last attack lands, you get knocked back 20 feet.
Oh man, I'm over here now. That's actually kind of inconvenient.
Yeah.
Wait. Hold up. I still have movement. I'm gonna walk back up to this bitch.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
And another thing.
Alrighty, next up it is this man's turn. He's going to walk up and punch this Skinari several times. Damn. Okay, no he's not. Going to use a bonus action to be able to do that again.
I'm gonna get this old man the fuck out of here.
Okay. Those two hit. He is going to use a... He's going to use one of his points to make all of this damage, force damage. So 10, then... Which one are you? The second one? So 10, 11... Not heal. There we go. Yeah, he like strides up and like misses his first 2 strikes against this big motherfucker, and then the last 2 just fucking boop 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 boop. And the guy's like bleeding out of the facial part of his helmet. Where's number 4? You're still back here being annoying.
Sorry, that's all I can do.
Okay. Going to take 2 shots at Lysel. First attack is a natural 1. Second attack is a 24 to hit.
The 24 will hit.
Okay, you are going to take 9 points of piercing damage and 6 points of psychic.
15 points of damage. No, do we have temporary hit points from anything?
I don't believe so.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Alright, Vivian, it is your turn.
Okay. Emiko's dad did a very good job of not getting in my way, which I was very worried he would do. So free action, Bearvian drops her bear form. Full action, we're going to drop yet another fireball on Skinari Brute 3, 2, Swordsman 3, Swordsman 1. DC is 16. Damage is 28.
Okay. Brute number 2 succeeds with a 17. Everyone else fails.
We're going to silvery barbs that. Success. We are once again going to give the advantage to Emiko.
Alright, that makes that a failure.
Also, I know it's only been 18 seconds. I just want to point out, in 18 seconds, 4 fireballs have gone off. So Vivian has been hoping to get the attention of the guards. Obviously, they're not going to respond in 18 seconds, but like, hopefully they are booked in here.
Yeah, okay.
That's her thought process.
And what was you said 28, right?
28 on a fail.
Alright, dead. Brute 3. Still kicking.
Fucker.
Swordsman
God
3.
fucking damn, dude.
They don't have much more health than any of you. 20. That kills him. And that kills him.
Okay, I'll take that. Dog's gonna run up, dog's gonna attack twice, dog's gonna miss twice. It's okay.
Alright, anything else for your turn, Vivian?
I still have a bonus action. Don't know that I have anything to do with it because I don't have enough sorcery points to attack again.
You roll those attacks at advantage for your dog, yeah?
I did not, but I can.
Attack tactics.
Allie, you're so wise in the ways of science.
I got you, boo.
Great, so in that case, one of them will hit.
Let's fucking go.
And because of Lysel, it gets the extra d8.
Did it also make an extra attack against him?
It did. It rolled a 5 and a 2. Don't worry about it. Garbage. But that's okay. That's going to be 11 points of piercing damage on a chomp, and I need him to make a strength saving throw.
Oh, shoot.
Flatten his ass.
That is a 23.
Oh,
That
fuck.
beats it by a whole lot. So he is not prone, but the dog is just not like gnawing on his foot. And I think that is going to be What's she gonna do? Is there anything to hide behind out here? This is just like a big flat circle.
Yeah, this is a big flat circle. It is elevated by 5 feet.
Shoop. And she's gonna hide under the bleachers if she can, using her bonus action to hide.
Alright.
They can probably still see her though.
Hey,
That's a 13.
Cool.
To be
Alright.
fair, this whole place is on fire, so...
Yeah, so her hat is just poking out from behind one of the steps.
Anything else for your turn, Vivian?
No, that will be it.
Emiko, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna attack this first guy, this brute 3. 24 to hit.
24 definitely hits.
16 damage.
That will be enough to kill him.
Okay, and then I'm going to run this way.
Jump him! Jump him!
So you said a 20 just hits?
A 20 just hits.
Okay, so that is gonna hit with a 17 for damage.
Alright, damage is noted.
Was that plus a d8 plus 3?
Huh?
Was that plus a d8 plus 3? Was that plus a d8 plus 3?
Is that all my attacks?
The first attack you make.
Okay, so plus
Against him specifically.
a d8 plus 3. Plus 4 damage. And then
Fucking go.
that extra attack against him is another 20, so...
Let's fucking go.
6, 7, 8... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. Another 16 damage.
Damage is noted.
Bonus action to flurry of blows. I'm going to use a key point to bump my 18 up to a 20. So that would hit for 20 damage, and then another 20 for 14 damage.
Ooh, boy.
And then my extra bonus attack, I'm going to, my extra bonus action, I'm going to use a key point to dodge.
Alright, anything else for your turn, Emiko?
No, that's it.
Also, just as a quick point of order, Chas, because you asked Jay if the javelins he threw at this guy were magical earlier. I don't know if that effect is still going, but the unarmed strikes count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance, but are not themselves magical.
Cool. I wasn't activating the ability based on that. The ability is at its cap because they got smited.
I'm not gonna pretend to know, but good to know.
Okay. Anything else for your turn, Emiko?
Nope, that's all of my shit.
Fucking scared right now, guys. This guy's gonna fucking hit one of us and do like 70 damage. I'm so fucking terrified. Oh god.
Oh my god,
I
okay.
hope they hit me. I'm gonna be the first one to die and die in front of her own dad.
Okay. This guy is going to shoot Emiko twice.
Oh my god, there's still dudes in the stand.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I fucking forgot about that guy.
Okay, first one is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
Second one is a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
I'm getting really good damage rolls, just not crits.
Oh fuck.
Okay. So the first one is going to be 8 piercing damage and 3 psychic.
I'm going to... Hold on, let me make sure I can actually deflect that. Yeah, I'm gonna deflect that. Does 20 hit that guy?
Yes.
Okay. No, 11 plus 8 is 19 damage.
Alright, and that is enough to kill that guy.
Sorry. So he didn't hit me a second time.
Alright. Anything else? Nope, because that's just your reaction. I didn't think it was your turn, but I was like, does anything else happen? No. Oh yeah. Dink. Dink, dink, dink.
Groove, do we have another counterspell on deck for when this elite tries to bamf out?
Of course.
I don't think you're in range for... What is the range for counterspell?
90 feet.
60.
Counterspell's 90.
You have to be... The range of the spell is 60.
Oh, is it really? I thought it was 90. Oh, I'm a
It's
liar.
60.
Oh, God.
That's okay. Groove goes before him, I'm pretty sure, because it goes like Groove, some assholes, elite dude.
True. Yeah, we can't let this guy fucking escape.
I bet you this is the guy with that weird ring finger.
You let the girl with the green eyes.
I need... Yeah, Lysel, Jay, and Emiko to all make me strength saving throws.
Shit.
Add 3.
Ooh, but I rolled really good.
Your DC
loss doesn't
is
work in
16.
saves. Oh, I succeeded. We're good.
I failed. With a natural 1.
Oh,
Fuck. Ugh.
I got an 18.
Okay, so Lysel and Jay succeed. Emiko, you fail. So Emiko, you are going to be knocked prone and take the full damage.
What's Emiko at right now?
Pummeling water.
Before,
What's up?
I'm like half. I'm half hurt.
Okay.
Half hurt.
Half hurt.
Mother heifer.
Okay, so, Emiko, you will take 27 points of damage and be knocked prone. Jay and Lysel, you will take 13 and not be knocked prone.
Ow. That's ouchy.
Fuck off.
Okay. You make a con save. Hey, look, we did it. Yay, cool. Shield of Faith still up.
Okay, top of the round. Johnny, it is your turn.
How close am I to the man currently?
You are 85 feet away from the elite.
Alright, we're gonna move 25 feet closer. And then summon the last copy.
Mm-hmm.
That will also stay... Actually, we'll move a little closer, so we're about 45 feet away, and summon a copy that is also 45 feet away. With our bonus action, we're going to have the skeletons launch a volley of short bow attacks. For 2. I'll have to make... They get extra attacks too. 6 does not hit. 12 does not hit. 21 will hit for 3 piercing damage. And a d6 from Hex. Or is Hex a d4 or d6?
D6.
Yep. So he's going to take another... So he's going to take 6 piercing. Then... Second attack does not hit. Third, nope. Fourth, nope. Okay. Then how tall is this elite compared to the people around him?
Is about at level with Jay.
Interesting.
So a little over 6 foot tall.
Johnny, who was 85, is now 55 feet away. Could I launch a lightning bolt at this guy's face.
Lightning bolt is a certain foot line, right?
It's a 5 foot wide line.
100 foot long, 5 foot wide, yeah.
You would hit your buddy.
Is it really 100 feet? I thought it was shorter than that.
If you move further to the left, you could angle it so you would hit my dog instead of Jay.
I can't move anymore. I did get close to him. For counterspell.
Fair enough.
Yeah, so we...
Oh, I have a Shawl of Lightning resistance. Let her rip, bro.
Alright.
Let's fucking go!
Yeah, the man looks in the background and he sees once again Johnny raises his coat, but this time there is nothing. He looks in surprise and then stares up at Johnny's face, and on atop Johnny's head sits Black Phillip, who releases the ring of a lightning bolt. Please have him make me a DC 16. What's the, I have to go back to the ring of lightning bolt. I think it's a DC 15 deck save. Yeah, DC 15 deck save.
Yeah, I'm taking a quarter of this damage, so...
Okay.
Oh no, it is a DC 16. Strange.
That will be...
I'm still taking a quarter.
Oh, I don't remember what your stuff is. That'll be an 18.
18, he will succeed. He takes 16 lightning damage. And we still have Johnny's action. So, how's he looking right now?
Definite. Oh, fuck. Not a 5. God, it's so hard to read through my phone screen. Definitely fucked up. All the magical effects swirling on this motherfucker, it's kind of hard to tell, but definitely, like, you see, like, dent marks in the armor and blood pooling out in certain areas. There was, like, a sort of, like, protective casing, around him for a while that Lysel broke through.
Alright. Awesome. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on him.
What? Oh no.
Please have him make me a Wisdom saving throw, DC 19.
Okay, I have to make sure of something. Okay. Okay, no, so that does not do that. Come on, boss enemy, you have a cracked wisdom save. Ah! That is a 27.
Silvery barbs.
Let's go.
Advantage to Lysel.
What a world.
That is a 24.
Jesus.
Ain't that just the way?
Yeah.
That's
So
Other
honestly,
various
right now.
catchphrases.
honestly, I was doing it more to give Lysel the advantage.
Sure, yeah.
Takes 6 psychic damage. And then have him make me a DC 13 ranked saving throw, please.
Evil J be like subtract 3.
That is gonna be a 20.
Yep, succeeds. Johnny will end his turn.
Alright, it is the Skinari Elite's turn. Going to make 3 attacks. One for, well, actually. No. I'm gonna make a decision with fate. Yeah, that makes sense. One of these is going at Emiko, 2 are going at Jay. However, the first one is going to Jay. Emiko will be last.
Okay.
Okay. That is a 25 to hit.
Yup. You should hit me with lightning damage. It'd be really funny.
No.
Damn.
So you see the sword like flares up with energy, and you notice that some of it is like golden in color, and some other parts of it are just like a kind of like shimmering like pearlescent color in general that kind of melds within the purple. You are going to take... Oh my god, please. You are going to take 10 slashing damage and 12 psychic. And then, the Skinari Elite is going to use Retributive Strike, and you are going to take 55 necrotic damage.
Me?
Yes, you.
Okay, does all that damage happen at the same time?
Yes. That is all.
Is it part of one attack?
Yes.
Oh.
So
I'd like
how much is it total? It's 55 plus 5 is 60 plus 13 is 73.
Yes. Actually, hold on. Just subtract 9 from the 55.
So 46 plus 5 is 51 plus 13 is 64.
Correct.
Yeah, I think it goes without saying I'm down. Warding Bond deactivates because I'm unconscious, and Shield of Faith drops.
And with that attack, Lysol is going to retaliate with 2 attacks because of the marked target, both of which will hit, neither of which are a crit. For a grand total... Wait, no, I should probably divide the damage, right?
What?
Do you need me to divide up the damage for the Soul Siphon attacks?
No.
Okay. So the great
more than one.
Because he is marked with the War Reaper's mark, so it means I can attack him twice.
Literally never played War Reaper, so you got me there. Okay.
All right. With the spending of a soul point to reflect the damage back to him, that's going to be 112 points of damage.
Yeah, and with that, basically the Skinari Elite like raises the sword for the first attack and brings it down on Jay. And this energy like oozes out of the sword and pulses into his body, and it shockwaves up through him, and then knocks him onto the ground. The radiant energy that he had propelled at the Skinari Elite earlier had manifested as this darkness that just zapped back into him. And as a response, Lysel comes around and some of that necrotic energy collects from Jay's unconscious form and then gets delivered right back into the Elite, sending the Elite into the ground.
And
oh, go ahead.
As he's like slowly losing consciousness from dying, Lysol is going to drive the tip in deeper and say, "What is your name?"
And the individual is going to look up at you, Lysel, and then grip your bill hook with a gauntleted hand. However, the gauntlet is shattered mostly, and you can see on a ring finger a tattoo swirled around that says, but they say, "You will not have my name." And then falls limp on your blade.
But I will have your soul for what you've done here today. And they're going to rip the blade out along with his soul.
And then, sorry, go ahead. We're still in combat, technically.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Well, because that there's, again, more that I want to do with this, and because there's only one motherfucker, and I know that you all will kill said motherfucker.
I mean, technically there's 2, the one that never got inside.
Oh yeah, there is that guy, huh?
R.I.P. that guy.
R.I.P. that guy.
Oh, actually, in that case, can I look at that guy and can I cast Polymorph? I'll be a DC 16 Wisdom save.
You know what? I'll see if he can make it, because genuinely, we're at round 4 right now, so... No,
Sure.
he fails.
Great, he's a tortoise. We're taking one in alive, boys.
Yeah, no
LMAO.
worries. No, again, just because I want
What's he gonna do? Run away?
Again, just because there's more I want to get done. Basically, the Elite falls, and Vivian, like, snaps her hand out and turns the guy, and he, like, immediately tries to run away into a tortoise, and then you guys, fucking kill this bitch.
I think Lysel comes back for him finally and just decapitates him.
Whoop. Emiko is going to, like, basically, like, roll over to Gelwood and use her last 3 key points to give him 23 healing points.
Yeah.
Jamie breathes in deep. She kind of looks over and she says, "We did win, didn't we? It'd be very awkward if I were dead right now."
It's too early to die.
Yeah, and as everything like calms down, almost as if on cue, you see a bunch of you see 4 Caldasts roam in, and again, it was only a few seconds to respond, and they were, guarding the carnival grounds, and also have found some of their men dead. They run in.
Vivian walks up and points to the tortoise and says, "Don't worry, we've got the culprit," as there's fire blazing around her as she's pointing to a tortoise.
Yeah, the Furdrake will, just like our valiant heroes in LA, pull out a geyser, 30 gallons of water, and put out the fire.
Yeah, and the tortoise tries to scamper away, but it just doesn't work.
Yeah, and I think Vivian will be giving a full debrief while Emiko talks with her dad.
Yeah, Emiko, after you get done healing Jamie, the hooded figure, who you can make no mistake as to who it is, runs up and just embraces you very tightly.
Me?
No, Emiko.
You definitely said Jamie.
I meant after you I said after Emiko heals Jamie.
Okay. Okay. My bad. I fucking tuned that shit out.
He don't give a fuck about you. Get out of the way.
That's why I was audibly confused. I was like, why is he doing that?
Emiko just leaps into his arms.
He shoves Emiko out of the way to get to Jamie.
Just start beating the hell out of you.
God, I've never been more confused about something that was my fault. Oh.
But he runs up and embraces you. And, pulls away and says, "Sorry, I know that was very..." Hold on one second. He says, "Sorry, I know that was very informal of me."
He's just gonna laugh and give him a hug.
Yeah, he pats the back of your head and says, "You shouldn't have included your name in the message. You knew I'd come checking if you were gonna be okay."
Maybe I hoped a little that you would come.
He smiles, and he takes the hood down, and he cups your cheeks as best as he can, with the fact you're wearing a mask in his hands, and says, "I am so proud of you."
But I'm not done yet.
Of course not. But pilgrimage be damned, you are my family. And if I know that there's the potential of my family, my daughter, to be put in harm's way, I don't care about old texts and traditions. But the message was so, I guess, alarming, I felt like I couldn't ignore it and just go home.
I mean, we're kind of limited to how many words we can use and that kind of thing. I just kind of hope I would get it across and you wouldn't worry so much, but I guess I have been away from home longer than I thought.
I always worry about you, Emiko.
You know you don't have to, right?
Of course I don't have to, but that's what you do when you love people. You worry for them, and wish them as well as you can. But in this instance, I was already in license, and I am not going to stand idly by. You know your old man. And, he, sighs, a little bit and looks down and says, although you definitely had everything under control.
Yeah, of course, yes. 100% under control.
He, cocks a brow at you and then decides not to ask any more questions. And he says, but don't take our crossing of paths as anything other than me making sure that my daughter is safe. Because even though the journey you travel is a dangerous one, I've heard the horror stories, and if a father is nearby to aid his daughter, he must. Any parent should be willing to make that sacrifice.
I think Amiko's just gonna hug him again.
Yeah, and he gives her a big old dad squeeze and pats her on the back, and then he pulls away and says, and don't worry. Your siblings and mother are unaware of this, because, well, I know how important this journey was to you.
Besides, Mom will probably give you a good ear pull for this.
No, well, when does she not? He looks around at the cleanup and everything going on, and he pats you on the shoulder and says, all right, my girl, go on. I know that this is all something you have to be attending to.
Thank you again.
He nods and says, I love you very much, Emiko. We will see you when you return.
I love you too, Dad.
Yeah, and you see him lift the hood up, and with the drop of a golden leaf, he disappears.
Your father's quite the showman.
Yeah, well, I could say my whole family is kind of over the top sometimes.
I was just thinking the apple didn't fall too far from the tree.
Well, I wouldn't say apple, I would say blossom, but
Well, I hope you don't hate me for this, but I did tell him exactly how to find us. I didn't want him worrying about you too long.
yeah, we'll talk about that later when we're not both very injured.
Yeah.
You bring up a good point. How hurt are you, actually?
If I would have gotten hit, I would have been down. If someone blows on me too hard, it'd probably go down.
A stiff breeze.
I'm gonna give you 20 hit points. I'm gonna give myself 15 hit points.
Yeah, but you're all navigated outside to talk and take scope of the situation. And I would like Vivian to make me a perception check.
No.
Oh.
Natural 20 or 28.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said no because I was on the other side of the room pacing.
You hear people moving out of the you hear shifting in the snow because the people that were evacuated are being organized and stuff, so that way panic didn't ensue fully. But you hear the sound of people moving out of the way and what's going on? And you see someone approaching you from the distance. You see riding on a injured horse that has a saddle with weird markings on it. You see atop that horse, however, is Misha, the individual that you guided here to license, and also one of the people that you have hired as your
Oh, right, Misha and Lev.
Yeah, however, Misha is horribly injured. One of her eyes is swollen shut. Actually, just because you're really good at medicine, with the way that her face is hollowed, it looks like one of her eyes is missing. She has burn marks on her arms, marks that looks like she has been cut in some way, and she is half falling off of the horse.
Yeah, we're going to motion over to Jamie.
Yeah.
I think she's just going to whistle really loud and run over, getting everyone else's attention to Lev, or to Misha.
Yeah, and Misha falls off the horse, she jumps off of the horse, and the horse, obviously she had barely any control over it to begin with, starts, freaking out, because there's a bunch of people, and Caldast's here, and it starts, rearing back, and, neighing very loudly and angrily. And the guards try to get control of the horse, which doesn't take long, because Caldasts are fucking scary. But Misha runs, and, despite the fact that she is much taller than you, collapses in your arm, Vivian. And she is sobbing, and she's like, Mistress DeSays, you have to listen to me. And she's, breathing very heavily. And she says, my brother! They took my brother! And there was a lot of blood, and they took Camillus, and I got away, but
I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions on her.
Is that a... What's, saving throw is that? I don't know.
I believe it's a Wisdom save.
Seeing what Xander is doing, I think that Vivian, who has her hands on this bleeding woman and feels very useless as she is unable to do anything about her injuries, something that she has been able to do her whole life until just recently, she will see what Xander is doing, and she's going to say, Misha, please, we'll get to all of it. I need you to look me in the eye. And try and just ground her for a second. And see.
It's a charisma saving throw.
No, well, she got a natural 1, so...
Perfect.
Either way. The only reason there's a resistance at all is because she just doesn't understand what's happening.
Vivian was in the process of explaining, but a natural 1 is... Mwah.
Yeah, and she starts,
storytelling.
It was your die, too. And
Ew.
she starts, wheezing, and she's like... I don't know where to start.
Let's start with some simple questions. How many were there?
Dozens. I don't know how many. I don't know.
That's
I
fine.
don't know.
Do you know where they were taking them? Did they say anything? Do you remember them, any smells, any sights, any shapes, colors you saw? Even if it seems entirely not unimportant, it could tell us a lot. What do your senses remember?
We were cleaning, and Camillus had just gotten back from his business in the city that he was doing for all of you, and even brought us home some gifts, and we heard horses and shouting, and Camillus told us, well, he told me to hide. Lev went with him. And then I heard banging on the doors. I hid under one of the beds, and I saw Boots, armored, even walking across, and there was a lot of purple energy, and I heard fire, and I heard shouting, and I heard glass breaking, and I saw my brother fall to the ground, and then these symbols started appearing in his neck and in his hands, and then he was unconscious, but he was still alive. And they picked him up and dragged him away, and then Camillus did everything he could, but there was too many of them, and they blindfolded him and gagged him and knocked him unconscious, and they dragged him out too, and I don't know where they didn't say where they were taking them, and then they said look for anyone else, and they found me, and I don't know how I managed to get away. I ran, and something that us Inagami can do is protect ourselves or someone close to us, and I barely managed to escape, only after taking a pretty intense beating, and I stole one of their horses.
I think that while this is going on, Vivian is going to clutch the necklace while still paying attention, and she's going to telepathically say to Xander, Prince Xander, I need you to perform a task for me. As covertly as possible, I need you to talk to these guards and see if any of them know anything about Camillus' uncle being arrested. It was supposed to happen today, and if Camillus has been taken, there's a chance it wasn't, and that is going to affect our plans dramatically.
On it. And, Xander will just
Are the guards still alive? Yeah, they're fine. They weren't all killed. The ones that were closest to the tent got killed. Very cleanly.
Okay.
Yeah, mostly just that way. Her experience with traumatic events, and when you have a problem like this, is you need to give people a task. That way they feel like they're doing something. And also because it is important, she is going to send Xander out to schmooze as subtly as possible to find out if the uncle has been arrested. While that's going on, I think that she is just going to continue to... The way that her interviewing works is that she does not ask questions. She just guides, like, what do you remember seeing? What do you remember smelling? And trying to coax out individual details. If she brings up something that seems unrelated, Vivian does not try to correct her. She just goes along with it. And essentially letting the recollection of shock and trauma work its way the way that it will, to try and figure out as much as possible. Based on the description she has given, does this sound like Skinari?
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay. Based on the description of the people and of the magic that she used, is it anything that anyone that we would know about or anyone we've heard of?
Not anyone in specific, which you don't know many names, Skinari. She definitely didn't mention a dragon. And she said that they definitely were stronger individuals, because you know that Camillus is a fairly decent spellcaster. But she said it all happened so fast, and they took him down rather swiftly.
Now that she's had enough time to calm down, were there actually more than 12?
That she still doesn't know, purely because she was hidden under a bed for most of it.
Sure.
And she didn't know what boots passing by were of the same people or different. But she said that she heard a lot of them.
Understandable. Yeah. And I think if there's no other pertinent information, we'll wait for Xander to get through his thing.
Yeah. But she...
I do have a quick question. I was asked to heal Misha. I do have a Cure Wounds prepped. I have a question about Lesser Restoration.
What's up?
I know that in order to regrow body parts, you technically need like a regeneration spell, but for a single eye, because she is technically being blinded by the loss of her eye, can I use Lesser Restoration to bring back her eye so that she's no longer blinded?
No, because that's still, like, enough of a body part to need to be regrown. You can at least make it to where the eye, like, say if you guys did get that kind of magic or found someone that knew it or a doctor or something, that it would at least be able to be recoverable.
So, then in that case, what I'm going to do is I'm healing her for 6 HP, and I'm going to specifically... my hand right now has, like, I'll like mimic taking off a duelist's glove, and I'm not really taking it off, it's just melding into me. But I'm going to very gingerly put a hand over the eye socket, and I'm going to cure her for 6 HP. It's gonna be a weird description. You know how Carl's eye looks under his eye patch in The Walking Dead? How it's all like webbed and shit?
Yeah.
Because it's just like a bunch of like all the necessary parts, but just missing the crucial, organ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do that kind of thing so that she'll be wearing an eye patch for a while. But if, like you said, we ever end up being able to cast Regenerate or Greater Restoration or something along those lines, the eye might grow back looking a little weird, but it'll be back.
Yeah. And she's trembling and she's just like whispering to herself, like, they took my brother. They took my brother.
If also possible, I would like to take a piece of my Shawl of Lightning Resistance and tear that off, and give her a nice sort of like makeshift bandage, utilizing this magic item in the hopes that maybe if that small piece of fabric has enough magic in it, that the eye won't be damaged by most kinds of like superficial debris and stuff like that.
Yeah, and just for the sake of the moment, I'll allow that for the, you can see that the warm hum of the magic actually seems to calm her down more, and she just sits there breathing very heavily. And then she looks up at Jamie and says, "Are you going to get them back?"
Took the words right out of my mouth.
And then she kind of like breathes heavily for a second, and then mainly from just the stress alone, she falls unconscious.
Oh.
Probably for the best. We are not leaving her with these guards until we hear back from Xander. We may also have to go kill that tortoise.
Yeah, so, Xander, make me a persuasion check.
I believe that's a 23. Let me just double check. Yeah, 23.
Yeah, so, at first you ask, and they're a little shifty about it, because that technically is, like, at first that is private information, but then, one of the guards, who seems to be slightly in more authority, says, he was, a few hours ago. He has been detained, and is actually being shipped to Viron in a 10-day. They have decided that they want him to be sentenced in Fitzvale. Which, for those who are native to Kelmra...
I'll leave that information to Vivian.
Yeah. Since you're native to Kelmra, Vivian, that is the highest security prison that there is.
Wonderful. Great. I think in that case,
first before he gets shipped out, because somebody fucking knew where to find us. and I want to know who.
Yeah, I think that Vivian hearing this information is going to relax just a bit. Not very much, but a bit. She's going to, I assume the guards have seen a person charge up on a horse very injured and are moving to attend as well.
Yeah,
and so she is going to be. Sorry, go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was just going to say, I assume that she is going to be well taken care of. And Vivian is not terribly scared about this. She is also going to put a message in Esme's, on Esme's talon, write it out, and send it to that bar where we have, I think, 2 Skinari prisoners in the basement right now.
Yes.
And let them know, hey, guards are on their way. They're going to be collecting these people. Try and, shine them up a little bit so they don't look like they've been in a basement for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Just to give them a heads up as well. I think she is going to tell the guards as well. She herself has also kicked into task mode. She herself is going to say, by the way, that tortoise isn't going to be a tortoise for in about 30 seconds. You may want to be ready to knock him out. And then they all gather around that guy when she drops the polymorph and smack him over the head and he goes down. And then I think after that, she is going to walk up to a person in charge and she's going to say, we just saved quite a few lives and we have a chance to save a few more. We need to talk to the disgraced man, whatever Camillus' uncle name was, and we need to do it right now.
Yeah, you can tell that he kind of, understands the situation, because he doesn't seem to question it. He sees this is a Skinari attack. He just got arrested for Skinari involvement, and he nods very grimly, looking specifically, he's looking at Misha, with a look of disgust on his face. Not like he's disgusted with her,
sure,
but seeing the effects of all that. And he says, right, follow us. And he kind of splits the guards in half, and the others stay nearby to the grounds to try and, keep everything under control there. And then he and one other split off to lead you all back to the city, to go, interrogate Romulus Dacre, and that will be where we end session for tonight.